kolekcja, no i to kiedyś.
Yo, people, welcome back to another watch along. Just make sure I'm in focus. I am. There we are. Welcome back. The season is upon us, my brothers and sisters. The season is upon us very, very soon. We got one more week. Let me know if the mic volume's okay. We got one more week of peace and tranquility. I don't even think this is even peace and tranquility, to be honest, in the transfer window. But we got one more week before shit really pops off in this country, in this league, Premier League. How's everybody doing? Fine. Everybody good? Lineups are on screen. We're gonna see how good you are in a minute. Lineups are on screen. Yeah? We're back. It feels like we never left, I'll be honest. Club World Cup. Then we had a bit of a break, but we had a lot of transfers. We had a lot of information coming in, club transfers, outgoings, incomings, all sorts. The outgoings are crazy. We have barely been able to keep up, to be honest. We had two in one day. But yeah, it's only been a month. And I say that because, yeah, exactly. It's only been a month. It doesn't even feel like a long time for us, let alone the players. So today, it's all about the minutes. It's all about the fitness. I feel sorry for them slightly, I'll be honest. They did so incredibly well in the Club World Cup. They went all the way to the end. They won the trophy, but they must be shattered. But listen, it is what it is. This is football. This is what it is at the moment. Hopefully these guys will be all right. Starting 11 on screen, Jorgensen in goal, Gusto, Achampong, Chalobah, Cucurella, Caicedo, Santos, Esteval, Palmer, George Delap. Isn't that exciting? That is so exciting to see that on screen. Just that combination of players is very exciting. It can't be anything other than that. If I'm to take something from it, I guess the guys that maybe played quite a heavy part in the Club World Cup, some of them are not involved. I mean, Cucurella is there, Palmer, Caicedo, but we got George, we got Esteval, we got Delap, who didn't start, obviously, against PSG. Gusto's there, he started. Achampong didn't really start. Obviously, Colwell was injured. We'll talk about that in a minute. Goalkeeper didn't start. Is that really part of the thinking? I don't know. I mean, there's still guys in there that did play a lot of minutes, and there's guys on the bench that didn't. So it probably isn't. I'm not really sure what this means, this lineup. Maybe it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? That's probably a really nice rotation balance between starting 11, bench guys, and then against AC Milan on Sunday, we're going to see again mixture between starting 11 and bench guys for Palace on game week 1 on Sunday, Stamford Bridge. So that probably is what it is. It's just a mixture. It's not A team, B team. It's just a team. It's just a rotational team. Tyrick George is obviously in there. I still expect him to move. So if you're trying to take things from that, I wouldn't take anything from it. We know that Chelsea are moving for Garnacho. We know that Chelsea are looking at, you know, Sealing Simmons. They're the two options on the left, plus Gittins. George is just kind of there to maybe even put him in the shop window a little bit. Because George, I mean, the reports say that he wants to leave. He wants to get first team football. That doesn't really surprise me massively because if we're signing another left winger and another left-sided attacker or someone that can play on the left side, then what's George really doing here? He's not going to get the minutes. He's not going to get the game time. He's not going to get much opportunity. He's at that age now where he can definitely play first team football. He can definitely be a starter somewhere. It's probably best for his development. So I think he's just in their shop window. I'm sure Nkuku, is he on the bench? No. So no Nkuku on the bench. Raksaki's on the bench. Enzo's there. João Pedro, Neto, Gittins. There's no Jackson. It came out there before we went live that Jackson's available. His head's been turned. Now he wants to leave. About a week ago, he wanted to stay and fight for his place. It's the journey. It's the journey. Do you know what I mean? It's the journey. I'm not really... Look, it is what it is. I had my own opinion on it, but I'm not really overly fussed. As long as we get massive amounts of money, which we should, you know, judging by what Sesko's gone for, judging by what other players have gone for, we should be getting 60 million flat fee, I think, plus add-ons, especially when people are desperate for strikers. Let's see who comes in. Newcastle are moving for others like Samuel. Bayern Munich were linked. Let's see what happens, but I think we should be getting good money. That's at the bare minimum. You know, if you're going to take the gamble of two senior strikers and maybe there's an academy guy you guys think can step up, third choice, maybe you don't mind seeing Neto up front if shit goes to the fan. Judging by the way Colwell got injured, You know what I mean? And the fact that we still got 6 centre-backs and the amount of outcry there was there, I don't think people are ready for the injury at striker if it happens, to be honest, but we'll get into that later. Yeah, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Get the 60 million, get the money. Get the money. It's going to be a nice profit on 32 million paid from Villarreal. Very, very good profit margin there. Hopefully it doesn't have any influence on our season. He's obviously not first choice. He's fighting for second at best. We know he can't finish that well, unfortunately for him. He's not a great guy in the air, so we can live with it. You know, we can live with it, but let's see. Let's see how it goes. Big up the chat. Big up the chat, man. There's lots to get into. Bayer Leverkusen's team's on screen. Someone tell me what's going on with Boniface these days, because that guy was meant to go to Saudi. Then he's on the bench here. I don't really think he had a great season last year, but again, let me know if there was a reason why or what's going on with him. He was one of the most touted, you know, sought after guys not so long ago, a few years ago. Now it seems like he's off the radar. No one really talks about him, especially when there's a market where people need strikers at the last minute. His name is not even floated about as an option. You know, Ikatike's gone. Sesko's gone from Bundesliga. I've not heard his name once. I don't know what's going on there. Where can you watch it? DAZN are showing it. DAZN are definitely showing it. And then after that, it's the dark web. It's the dark web, you know. After that, then it's the under earth, you know. It's the trenches. So actually, some people say Channel 5 as well. Actually, to be fair, some people say Channel 5. So there you go. Chat have helped you out. Chat have helped you out. I'm buzzing. Like, I've got my opinion on the Jackson situation. I put my video up. I put my verdict. I got my opinion on the Garnacho. Obviously, when these moves happen, because I've made, it's going to happen because the personal terms have been agreed now. So now I really can't say anything other than it's going to happen. So now the copium is, if you're wondering, it's a loan, deadline day loan, 5 million loan fee to Man United, option to buy. That's the new copium. That's the new hopium. It's not going to happen, but that's what I'm dreaming of. But it's, you know, I'm probably not going to get that. But yeah, when these deals go through, obviously I'll speak on these guys for the last time. But overall, I'm excited. You know what I mean? You can't really necessarily as a fan expect to like and agree with absolutely everything that happens. 9 out of 10, which is probably what it's, you know, it's not a bad hit rate. You know what I mean? Most of the stuff I either like or I'm intrigued and interested by. You know, let's see how some people get on. They've got attributes, they've got traits that make sense for the system. Not liking one thing, it's normal. I have to cast your minds back to Roman. You know, even when we were smashing it, you know, winning trophies, and we still had windows we didn't like. We still signed Drinkwater. We still signed Michael Hector. You know, I was cussing them days as well. We were still signing, who was that other brother that we signed at centre-back? I can't even remember him. Let me know in the chat. Gilabodji. Oh, fucking hell. Gilabodji, fam. Gilabodji. So, I know obviously now it feels like everything back then was perfect and everything now is not. We signed some duds. We signed Zappacosta. We signed, you know, Sal Niguez when we should have got Tchouameni. So, this is not our first rodeo. Baba Rahman. Fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? So, sometimes we have to remember, you know, we talk about nostalgia in football. We talk about the good old days. We have to also bring the balance. There was some shit that was getting slinged, and just believe if we were live, just believe if we were recording videos, there would be some rants. There would be some angry moments. So it all swings in roundabouts, you know what I mean? As long as most of it makes sense to us, not even makes sense to us, as long as most of it is with good intentions, and it's prioritizing the football. It's not prioritizing the agents. It's not prioritizing the flipping, which I do feel Garnacho, there is a part of it that is flipping. But as long as most of it is actually prioritizing on winning, then it is what it is. You know, that's how you like it. That's what you want to see. And we have made improvements. I've said it before. The windows definitely made us stronger. Everybody else probably got stronger as well, which means I'm licking my lips. I can't wait for next weekend. I cannot wait for next weekend, guys. I'm actually buzzing. I know a lot of you are probably buzzing as well. This is like the most highly anticipated Premier League season in ages. People are signing, you know, old-fashioned number 9s. They got people that they're rooting for in their corners. They're not budging. You got FC Isak, you got FC Pedro, FC Jokeres, FC Sesko. You've got storylines for fun. Next weekend we have Sesko versus Gyökeres, the first Big Six mob watch along. Sesko versus Gyökeres, and they're playing for the opposite clubs that we all expected. Like, bro, how can you not be gassed? How can we not be gassed for this season? We got Esteval today making his Chelsea debut on the right wing, playing with Cole Palmer for the first time. How can you not be gassed? You know what I mean? How can you not be gassed? I can't wait, man. Like, I'm buzzing. I'm actually, I applaud the Premier League, man. What you've done this summer, it's beautiful. Just for the drama, it's just, I love it. The jeopardy. It's not flat. It's not flat at all. Last summer was nasty for everyone. Disgusting. But this is real Premier League heritage right here we got here. So we got big names, big clashes. It's going to be great. But yeah, like I said, the highlight of this team for me is Esteval with Palmer for the first time. Obviously, Esteval doesn't speak a word of English. Hopefully, it's telepathic. They don't need to communicate. It's not chippy chips and whatever Esteval says. It's not that. It's just look into each other's eyes, see each other's souls, play football together. It will take time, I'm sure. But if that chemistry and that cohesion is there, even in spades today, oh, beautiful. Obviously, Santos starts. That's always beautiful. Acheampong at centre-back. You know, like I was saying, the reason why I feel that three strikers, I know, yes, most teams don't do it, but I don't really care what most teams do because most teams don't do what we do. We do different, yeah? So that's not really my point. My point is the way I grew up, the way I watched the footy, three strikers, four comps. Because I don't ever want to see one injury change expectations, change demands, change seasons, right? Now, if I was to go across the whole pitch, you've got three options in each position. They might not be out and out left backs, but you've got like a hidden secret left back. You've got like you got three right backs, to be honest. James, Gusto, Acheampong. You've got Simmons, Garnacho when he arrives. God rest my soul. Gittins on the left. You got right, Esteval, Palmer, Neto. You got 10, Simmons, Palmer, Esteval. You got Santos, Lavia, Enzo, Inguiso, all sorts of individuals. Lavia in the midfield. You got 3, 4, 5 options. Like, my point is, you got 3, 5 options, 3, 4 options everywhere. Centre back, don't even get me started. People were pulling their hair out over Colwell, understandably so, because he's a big player for us. But this is my thing. And I'm going to keep it 100 buckaroonies for you all right here today. We're all ready to clap. We're all ready to be excited about the team, the squad, the directors. They've proven themselves. They're back in the mixer. Let's back them again. So why now do we not trust the depth that has been set in the defense? We have all the defenders. You might not rate them, not like them. Okay, that's a different conversation, but we have the defense. How can one centre-back injury send this fan base into implosion? Send our season into implosion for some of you? Where's the trust for Badiashile? Where's the trust for Fofana? Where's the trust for Acheampong, who's rated highly and people want him to stay, right? Where's the trust for Tosin, Unks, Chalobah, who just did fantastic in the Club World Cup? Where's the trust for Argentine Insamino? He's probably going to go out on loan. But Hato, left side centre back in a 3, going out to left back at least. At least. Coaching, training. People told me, oh, Hato can't play left side centre back in a back 3, going out to left back. Okay, fuck me, right. Where's the coach then? Where's the Maresca? He's improved the defence, the coaching. The coaching. Always buying. Buying. But we've bought really, really well. But support all of our players. But we rate everyone. We're world champions, but we need to buy more. It can't all be correct, I'm afraid. It can't all make sense to me. We've got 6 senior centre-backs after Colwell, and we have to buy another centre-back? Huh? What's the point of having depth if you don't trust said depth? Now, if he's out for the whole season, that is class. I haven't seen that. People are saying he's out for the whole season, question mark. I ain't doing all that because I ain't seen confirmation. He might be out for 3 months, right? But the point is, if we've recruited well at centre-back, we should not be pulling our hair out at Colwell. This is not even like losing prime John Terry. This is not prime John Terry. This is not prime Carvalho. This is a guy that 6 months ago, people were, I might even sell him. So how can he now be so integral that we ain't got nothing left now? Nah, I'm not buying it. Not for me. It's too many centre-backs. So, look, let's see. Let's see what the club choose to do. But we need to be a little bit more honest about our depth. Because last season, when we had the B team, it was, this team is, the B team? Fucking wanking over the B team. I saw compilations of the B team. I saw lineups on Twitter of the B team. B team come buck Newcastle, now B team got their ass battered. B team out the Carabao Cup. B team. Now it's the B team again. The B team, look at the depth. Look, it finishes 6th. It finishes. Well, then why can't we trust them? Put them out on the pitch, man. Go make your money. Go step outside. Go make your money. Go step onto that pitch, play for the Chelsea, and go and defend. The third best defense. Go defend. We have to be honest about that B team. I don't even want to call it a B team. We have to be honest about the depth. If someone gets injured, and I'm going to take this to the striker, if João Pedro gets injured in September, touch wood, this doesn't happen, he pulls up with an ACL, do you trust Delap? Look me in my fucking eyes. Do you trust Delap? Chat. Let's be honest. This is a community. I don't want no bullshit. I don't want no nonsense, right? Because before we go back out into the wide world and we chat to the rivals and we start bumping our chests, I want you to be honest with me. Do we trust Delap if Pedro gets an ACL? Tell me now and let this word be binded. Don't be coming now telling me it's all good, sunshines and rainbows, and then shit goes left on Matt Law's report. Man, them are twerking for all sorts. It's not going to run. It's not going to wash. Because I know everybody's going to hold me to my Garnacho opinion, so I'm holding you to yours. I'm holding that to you, yeah? Make sure you're consistent as well. Talk to me! Yeah, you wasn't expecting this shit, was you? You thought it was going to be chill watch along today, yeah. Do you trust him? This is what I'm saying. You gotta understand that, yes, an injury can happen. Should not be the end of the world. Should not be the end of the world, not one. If you get 5, 6, 7 to key players, even 3, 4 key players, yeah, 100%. We're running with this. No, it's not even excuses. It's just context. But you know that's fair. 1, come on, man. If we only had 3 centre backs, we got 1 injury. Yeah, we got to go to the market. Got 4 centre backs, 1 injury. Yeah, we got to go to the market. 6, and that's not even including De Sassi and Renato Veiga, who's a Portuguese international playing for Juventus. I didn't even talk about them, man, there. That's 9. With Cornwall fit, we have 9 centre-backs at the football club. Make it make sense, chat. I'm seeing, man, we need Gerhi. Brother, are we world champs or not? So, yeah, I'm just asking the question because that's what I'm here to do. I might even run up a poll. But big up everybody in the chat. I'm going to go through super chats in a minute. Everybody loves the recruitment, but don't want to trust it. I want to see Badiashile start. Yeah. I want to see him start. Or Lawrence Stewart shouldn't be in a job. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him start. Fuck me. What are we scared? Come, man. Come play. Come play. You don't. Some people say they don't. He's injury prone. Fofana's injury prone. All right. Well, then when I ask the question, these men are injury prone. They're taking up space. Are they going to stay fit consistently? We can't answer the question. Reece James, when he was injury prone, I said, listen, I can't lie. We have to keep him. It's Reece James. We have to trust that he'll get back. We have to trust that he'll be on the mend. He's too good to lose. I'm not having it. Lavia, he's a baller. Fofana, really good defender. Again, baller when fit. But yes, it is uncomfortable then, isn't it? Because you can't have 10 centre-backs, 9 centre-backs, 8 centre-backs on the roster. So you gotta make a decision at some point. If these guys can't be trusted, then what are we going to do with them? Because we need to have 5, 6 bodies that we can depend on. That's what it is. Not 5, 6 bodies and 3 of them are injury prone and then that means we need 9. Nah. And I know it's uncomfortable because we like Fofana. We do. And I know he's on social media as well, so we have to be careful with what we say. He might just come and just quote tweet us into oblivion, ratio the shit out of us, and then we're finished, chat. I understand. I understand why you're scared. I get it. But we have to have the conversations that they're not comfortable, but we have to have them. We have to have them. And I really do hope that he stays fit, man. I really do. Because he cost a lot of money. That brother cost a lot. And I know he's one of our highest wage earners. He was getting that Todd Bowley pay package. Do you know what I'm saying? He ain't even on the discounted rate. He's on the full package. Him, Kukurea, and Reece James and Chilwell and Sterling, obviously, they're on the full package. Not the flexi package. They're on the full package, fam. It's peak. All right, what's going on? Shit, we got a lot of super chats. I must have said a lot. I must have said a lot. Must have riled up a lot of people up the wrong way. But I gotta say these things. Because some people just won't say it. Like, I know we all feel good. I feel great too. I can't wait for the season. I got us, at very least, I've got us high 70s. I think 80 points would be a massive improvement, especially in Champions League season. And I think we can win the Champions League. Like, I'm not even playing games. Every time we go into the Champions League, unless our squad is absolute arse, it's knockout football. Why can't we win it? We won it twice. I was actually discussing with the boys. I was at a Lad Bible shoot today. I was with Zach, Chelsea fan. I was with Leone. I was with Kwaku. I was with all those guys. You might remember. You'll probably know them from different media outlets, TalkSport and whatnot. And we was chatting. We was like, listen, we should have won the Champions League more. If Drogba didn't get sent off in Moscow, that's another Champions League. He takes the 5th penalty. Terry doesn't slip. Bob's your uncle. If Luis Garcia's goal, which actually wasn't a goal, I'm not going to lie, we're probably winning that too. And if Iniesta doesn't get that last minute top corner and we get 1 of 2 of the 4 or 5 penalties we should have, that's another final. I'm tallying up like 4 Champions Leagues minimum, chat. Minimum 4 Champions Leagues. So it's our heritage at the end of the day for me. I'm never going to be thinking, yeah, we can't win that. Come, let's go, man. Just beat PSG. It's 2 legs, 2 games, 90 minutes. That's nothing. It's not 38 games. And then domestic cups, you'd have to put me in the championship to not think we can win those. So I'm just as optimistic as the next person. But just because I'm optimistic and just because I'm excited, it doesn't mean I'm going to lose all sight of my reality. And I'm not going to just question, I'm not going to question nothing now. No, I'm going to question some things. Got 6 centre-backs. I'm gonna question why we need to buy another one. Yes. I saw the emotions and the outpouring of commotion. Yes, I'm gonna ask the question, do you really think you can handle mentally 2 strikers? Yes, I'm gonna ask you that. Because you can't handle 6 centre-backs. So can you handle 2 strikers? 1 gets injured, Neto, back up, Champions League. Can you handle it? I'm asking. Gotta ask, lads. Yeah, the goalkeeper's the goalkeeper. Brother, you know me, bruv. I've given up on that one. I told you after Mike Magnion. And then after I seen Sanchez smiling with his bald head. And by the way, you need that buzz cut again, brother. You know what I mean? The buzz cut's important. Keep that 0. 0 across the whole top. When I see them standing there posing with that golden glove, I said, listen, guys, finished. It's done. Don't even bother talk about a goalkeeper again. I don't care what report comes out. I don't care about no Trafford links. Goalkeeper situation is closed. It's closed, right? I said it after Mike Magnion. When I seen the nonsense, I said, Super Sanchez stays. So don't even bother with the goalkeeper. We have to prioritize things that are at least conversations. That is not a conversation. That is done. That is done, chat. That is done. So don't even waste your energy with that one. All right, let's get into it. Assad says, Jackson, mentally weak. The trolls and hate got to him. I think it's peer pressure. Like I said, a week ago, he was ready to fight for his place. He was ready to stay. A ball's not even been kicked. A ball has not even been kicked. And my man, according to the report, the journey, he wants to leave. Now, Fabrizio has a way with his wordings. Sometimes he edits, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes the player wants to leave because it makes it easier to let them go, because that means we know that their head is not here. But if Chelsea wanted to let him go, then it would be worded differently, and that doesn't suit Chelsea, so we say the player wants to leave. I'm not doing the conspiracy thing. I'm just saying it's mighty convenient that everybody we want to move on also agrees with us and wants to move on. Especially when a few weeks ago they wanted to stay. It's not like a few months have happened and like there's no game time and there's no game. Like we haven't even had our first preseason game. You've changed your mind that quick. Maybe he has. But he hasn't got a move lined up because Newcastle are not prioritizing him. So I don't know where he's going. I don't know if Bayern Munich are going to pay. I find that a little bit of a strange one. Maybe they need... I feel like Bayern Munich need to buy a 10 after Musiala's injury. I don't know where Jackson's going over there. Unless they see him as a winger. I don't know. Juventus ain't ever got bread in Serie A, so I don't really know who's going to pay what we want from there. So I actually don't know where Jackson's even going. You know what I mean? It's not like Garnacho where personal terms agreed. We've been courting him. He only wants Chelsea. He doesn't want anyone else. He only has eyes for us. I get it because we're clearly in the background talking. I don't know who's talking to Jackson right now. I don't know what move he has lined up for that kind of clarity, for that kind of I need to go right now clarity. But hey, let's see what happens with what unfolds. But just like Gallagher didn't want to leave, not everyone wants to leave just because we want them to leave. I'm not saying it's guaranteed that he doesn't want to leave. I'm just saying don't think that every single person that leaves wants to leave. It's a little bit naive to think that. Yes, bro, please don't go for Gurhey now. Colwell out. Big up Eagle-Eyed Football. I mean, listen, Liverpool need Mark Gurhey probably more than us if we're talking about numerically. If we're talking about quality, I don't feel like we should have this many centre-backs and be worrying about the amount of quality. If we had 2-3 injuries at centre-back and we was worried about the quality, I understand. One injury, you shouldn't be like, where's the quality? That shouldn't be happening. So I don't know about Gurhey. There is interest there, but look, I'm sure he wants guaranteed first-team football with or without injuries. I don't think he'll come here, sign a 7-year deal, and then when Colwell's back, he's not necessarily in the starting 11. Players are not going to plan their futures like that. They're going to plan 3-4 years, not 6 months or however long the ACL is. You have to defend Chelsea on DR a little bit better. Robbie saying there is no pathway for academy players. Reece James is captain, Mount Player of the Year twice. Look, I know when Robbie's not being serious. You might not know, but I know Robbie personally. If I was to argue with Robbie every single time I disagreed with him, then the show would be 3 hours. Sometimes there's this. We got to move on. We got to cover all clubs. Then if I argue with Robbie, why didn't you cover Aston Villa today in the comments? This show, so it's never going to be all right. I've definitely argued this point already. Am I going to do it every single time he brings it up? No, I'm not. You're not going to see every single time I've defended it either because you're watching maybe one show, not watching the next. You're watching the clips. You're not watching the full thing. This is how the game goes, I'm afraid. But look, bruh, sometimes let a man talk, get clipped. We go and give our academy guys more debuts this season, more appearances. And then I expect the clip to come back and slap him in the face. Do you know what I'm saying? I did actually retort and I said, Downman, Wanyeri, just because they're signing new deals. Saka's on the right wing. How are they going to get game time? How are they going to develop? And is Saka going to Real Madrid? Couple years' time, Saka's going to be still young, you know? So where's the game time coming from? I said that. That's what I said, you know what I mean? So, what's good, man? Not a Chelsea, but you got to feel for Colwell. Knee injuries and no joke. Playing for the first time since I hurt my MCL 6 weeks ago. Look, yeah, it's horrible. Injuries are horrible, and at the end of the day, Maddison is another one. Musiala's another one. Big injuries. And this is why I didn't like the whole Club World Cup nonsense. People that weren't in the Club World Cup wanted to bring the narrative to the table that the Club World Cup was causing the injuries. We've had 2 big injuries since the Club World Cup, and they're not related. Training, match, friendly match. Injuries can happen at any time. The pitches, yeah, they're a debate. They're definitely a debatable situation outside of Europe. When you go far, far away, things get techie. But like I said, it's unfortunate. It can happen at any moment, and all you can do is have depth. That's all you can do. And obviously a great medical team and whatnot. But you never know, man. You never know. You never know when this is going to happen. So hopefully, I just want a time frame because I don't know if anyone in the chat's seen a time frame. Let me know in the chat. Is there a time frame? If there's a time frame, then definitely let me know. If there's a time frame on Colwell's injury, if it's confirmed, all I kind of saw was, is it confirmed 6 months? Yeah, because all I saw was it's a long time. It's not looking good. Is it? Yeah, it's definitely 6 months. ACL, cool, 6 months. Most of the season. That's what I'm saying. I saw most of the season. I'm not seeing the months. Speculations. Exactly, speculations. 6 months. So we're in August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb. So we're looking about Febs. Minimums Febs. So, yeah, some people said full season, but is that confirmed? It's a question. It's a query. How long is Lavia out for? Brother, I didn't even know Lavia was out. Lavia, I can't. If I was to try to keep up with Lavia and Fofana, I wouldn't get no sleep. You know, they're fit, they're not fit. Fofana's back. He's back next weekend. He's not back today. Didn't go Club World Cup, but he's back. He's not back today. He's back next week. Will he be here next week? Bob, who knows? Brother. It's always minimum 6 months. So I could have saw someone got an ACL and was out for less than that. Or was it something else? Maybe I'm mixing it up with some other injury. Maybe I am. That's why I had to ask, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that does it not depend on the ACL if it's a tear or not? And again, was it confirmed? All right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That brother at Atalanta. That's the guy. Yeah. Well, how long was he back? How long was he out for? Could be 4 months. Surgery is the difference. Yeah. All right. Well, listen. He was out for like 4 months. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. But yeah, it's peak. It's peak. It is peak. But my thing is, okay, it depends, because for me, I rate Achampong. So for me, don't get me wrong, Achampong shouldn't be starting. But at some point, Achampong needs to be in a conversation to play as a squad player in cup games, in some games off the bench. Like, if we think, it depends if you rate him, but if you think this is a talent, and I believe that if this guy was at Bournemouth and he was playing consistently, people would not only want him at our club, people would be willing to pay 50 million for him, and he would be touted across Europe, and he'd be in Huijsen's position at Real Madrid. All it is experience. If we're talking about positional awareness, you get that through experience. If you're talking about any other individual error or mental capacity, it's all experience. I saw Jackson twist up Huijsen last season. Jackson, third choice striker, Nicholas Jackson, twist up Huijsen against Bournemouth last season. He now plays for Real Madrid. He's now Real Madrid's best centre-back. Do you understand? You better be understand, as Grizz says. So what I'm trying to say to you is foresight. Foresight. I'm not saying Achampong needs to start against Palace. I would trust Chalobah, Tosin, Badiashile. Hato's going to coach and train and learn and all. But at some point in the season, if we can have expectations that Esteval 3-4 months down the line could be a starter for Chelsea, why can't we have that same expectations in 2-3 months when Achampong's already been here? Maybe even, why can't we have that same expectation that Achampong and Hato, after a bit of training, after a bit of coaching, etc., why can't they be starters? Or why can't they be, better than maybe you're thinking of them right now? You're about to go and sign someone for 40 to 50 million, put them on a 7-year deal. The repercussions will be there, 100%, and it won't necessarily be the guy leaving that you want it to be. After Disasi, after Renato Vega. Also, Renato Vega's here. Can we talk to that brother? What is he saying? Is your head in the game? Do you still want to play for Chelsea, or are you set on leaving? Let's talk to him. Like, I'm trying to find in-house solutions, because I think there surely must be enough here where we don't need to go out and buy again. Surely Fofana, if you don't want to sell him, we must be able to have some hope that he could stay fit. Or Badiashile, or develop Achampong, or develop Hato, or trust Tosin, or trust Chalobah. Like, there's the answer's got to be there somewhere. There's no way all these brothers are here and there's no answer. If there isn't, let me know. But if we talk about patience, we talk about buying young players, we talk about we don't want to lose our best stars. At some point, we've got to match that with some sort of trust. In my opinion, you can't keep. But if you keep buying, people will keep leaving. People will keep leaving. If we buy another centre back and Achampong, the report comes out, same thing as Jackson and George. Achampong wants to leave. I cannot have no queries, no concerns, no cussing, no nothing. That brother says he wants to be at Chelsea. He wants to make it at Chelsea, only Chelsea. The talent is there. And I'm not even adding into the fact that Reece James in a back three works. Right side centre back. That's another one. Come on, brothers. Let's be guided. More super chats. Let's fly through these. Kickoff is in about 15 minutes. So boy, I'm behind. Where are we at? 24 goals, 10 assists. He's third choice. Good luck, bro. Yeah, best of luck to Jackson. Like, at the end of the day, as long as the money's good, you know, then we're getting something out of this. You know what I mean? And then hopefully, my ideal situation is, it's not even about Jackson for me. Because like I said, Jackson minimum had to be second choice because of last season. And we had to get a new gunman. We ended up getting two. So I understand. My thing would kind of be, you know that Alexis Sanchez guy? That Rodrigo? Where they're a wide player off the left, but they can play up front. Better than Neto. Like, Neto went up there and I'm still not too sure about all that. Like, I'd still rather just see him out wide. But if you had like that kind of profile off left wing and they were like your sneaky third choice, I'd be a lot calmer. But that's probably what Neto is, and I just need to accept that. This is Leverkusen's sick friendly game, and I hope our fan base don't overreact this result. If we lose, just hope we get no injuries. Yeah, I mean, listen, this is our first preseason game. The boys are bollocks. They've come off a Club World Cup. There ain't no expectations from me. I just look forward to seeing them play football. If they lose, they lose. I actually don't give two damns. Tony Tone says United transfer is overrated. Most of the attack will struggle in a low block. Interesting. JMojo7 says, where can I watch the game? DAZN, Channel 5. If you can't get either of those, dark web. We have depth for centre-back. No need to panic, but what hurts is the fact that Colwell was becoming that guy and would have pushed the team a lot. Yeah, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. I'm absolutely gutted. He is the worst guy that could have gone down. You don't want anyone to go down, but he's the worst one. Because, yes, you're right. He was the one that sets the pace with the passing. He's the one that was showing the leadership, the quotes, the mentality was flickering and changing. All of that. Absolutely. But he'll be back. He's not, you know, he's not gone. He's going to come back, you know. So, hopefully the same player, you know. So, you know. The same idiots will tell you we only need two strikers. I was on a lot of heated debate on Twitter. You know how I like to get. Sometimes I need to chill, by the way. I need to relax, bro. I can't be out here doing this. I have high blood pressure. But I feel like I know the fan base sometimes better than they know themselves. And what I mean by that is I have a lot of access to everyone's opinions because I get it coming my way. And I guess all the other content creators will feel the same. Like, I'm not in my own bubble because I constantly get everything that everyone's saying. Agree, disagree, hate my opinion, love it. I see it all coming my way. And I see when they're lying to themselves. Everybody's good until they're not good. Everybody's calm till they're not calm. Everybody's relaxed till they're not. Mid-season, 2 games a week. You've just gone to Real Madrid. You got Man City on the weekend. You got Bournemouth away in the Carabao Cup. And you got one striker, recognised striker, because the other one's injured. You're trying to tell me this fan base ain't panicking? Piss off. Allow it, man. You lot are not, you're not those guys. We're not those guys. I'm not even that guy. We are not those guys. You know why? Because we want to win shit. Because we competitive. Because we don't make excuses. We just want to win. Win, and win. And with that comes, unfortunately, crash outs. When you want to win so bad and you're not interested in deflecting excuses. We expose our weaknesses more than any club or any fan base watching us could. We always tell you what our weaknesses are. We tell you what our problems are because we're ultra critical of ourselves. This fan base is ultra critical of its team and its manager and its club, and other clubs are ultra defensive. That's how I see our fan base. So I know we'll crash out when push comes to shove. I just know that. But sometimes we need it in proof. Sometimes we need it in writing. Starting 11 for game week 17 with current squad, no injuries, says Matt. Brothers, protests were getting organized, guys. We were fifth in the league. This is our fan base. But protests were getting organized. We were fifth, not 12th, fifth. I rest my case. Club World Cup gold badge should be here for all watch-alongs. Hey, shirts have to go in the washing machine, brother. Please. We should have brought left-footed. What's this guy? Who's this brother? Who's this defender? Let me Google him. I ain't never heard of this brother. Oh wait, is this the guy at Bayer Leverkusen? Hold on a second. Who's he play for? Ecuadorian. Hold on a second. I swear I've seen this brother before. Oh yeah, he is Bayer Leverkusen. Left-footed so long ago. How many left-footed defenders? Remember we signed Mamadou Sarr as well from Strasbourg, but then he's gone back out on loan. How many left-sided defenders we want? He's better than Pacho. They need to play together. They played together in Ecuador. Best defense South America. Maybe Renato Vega can cover for Colwell. Again, I don't know. Are we going to get profit? Are we going to sell him to Saudi? Does he want to leave? Does he want to stay? He didn't go to Atletico. All these questions need answering. We talk about like sell before we buy. If there's any position we need to sell before we buy, a centre back. Obviously in Cuckoo, Jackson, before Simmons, Garnacho. If there's any position we need to sell before we buy, it is centre back. There is so many centre backs here. It's crazy. Badia Shield's also out injured. Has this been the most engaging Chelsea team to follow? No, all the Chelsea teams are engaging. I've never not felt engaged. That's for sure. There's always engagement. Like Chelsea, there's always something. You know what I mean? It's not boring around here. Here's Max with the super chat. Big up, brother. There's nothing on it. No words, but appreciate it. Shirt sponsor, I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it again until game week 1. To be honest. There's negotiations. There's offers. Let's see what gets closed. I don't know what's going on. We don't even need to know what's going on. Game week 1 should just see something. Hopefully. All right, cool. So, we are 10 minutes from kickoff. I am buzzing to see this team. I can't wait to see Achimpong at centre-back. Don't let me down now, son. Actually, to be fair, we're not judging anyone off this game, are we? So, let's just not say that. It doesn't matter what happens today. If they have bad games, it is what it is. It's a team that is tired. It's a team that need rest and need to see their family, need to go holiday. I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Today and even Sunday, because Sunday is probably going to be the complete opposite team. I'm not expecting the same starting 11 in 48 hours. So Sunday, I'm expecting Hato. Actually, it's Hato. Yeah, Hato's on the bench. Hey. So Hato. I wouldn't actually mind we do some sort of thing where... Oh, we can't do that now. Fuck. What I would have wanted us to do, actually, if I was to make one change, you play James today, because Cucurella will get far forward. You play Hato at left back against Milan with Gusto at right back. You let Gusto be a flying fullback, and you play Hato as a left side centre back in build up. Because a lot of people are saying they don't want to see Hato in a back three, or they don't want to see Hato left side centre back because he's too short, or it's not fair, or I don't know. Look, at the end of the day, circumstances, we might need you to play some games there. So I would like to see him there. But I'm nitpicking. So Hato will play, James will play, Tosin will play, maybe Insomino will play. Enzo will start. Gittins, Neto, João Pedro. It will just be the team flipped, guys. Sanchez. It will be the team flipped. I don't really... No predictions, because we don't care about the result. What I will do a poll for is one of the big debates. So I'll go centre-back first. Would you sign a centre-back? Because that was a big talking point. I'm actually probably going to do a live tomorrow night anyway. So we're going to talk about these things more in depth. I just thought, let me just cover it pre-match because why not? But I'm going to have a whole show dedicated to all of these things going on at the moment. Another transfer one. Unless something gets confirmed, like a Simmons, which is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're not going to sign Simmons this weekend, are we? We're still waiting for outgoings. All of that stuff. Now, I'm not really concerned over the Simmons one. I think I do think that's going to be done. I think they have spoken to the player. He is faking colds and coughs and yeah, you know. So one thing I haven't seen Chelsea do. Actually, am I lying? Yeah, I'm lying. I have seen Chelsea agree personal terms with a player and still stand them up, leave them at the bar, leave them at the hotel in London, send them back to Madrid. Samuel. But yeah. But usually, if you agree personal terms with a player, you're not trying to fuck them off. You're not trying to piss them off. So if you agree at personal terms, you should really then be serious. We didn't agree personal... Did we agree personal terms with Mike Maignan, guys? I can't even remember at this point. I was in South Africa living life. But yeah, I do think we are serious about him. I do think we're serious about him. And it's just outgoings. And I get it. We do need to get rid of Nkuku. We do need to just get rid of these guys. And then he comes in. And Leipzig, the big thing for me is Leipzig they don't seem to be stopping the move. Like, they don't seem to be putting a deadline. We don't put a deadline like we did with Big Mike. If we don't sign him by next Monday, we're walking away. All right, cool. You're clearly not interested then. Like, Simmons, there's no deadline. The window's still got a whole nearly a month. They're looking at Harvey Elliott. Like, they got a replacement lined up. I'm pretty easy. Yeah, I'm pretty easy with that. Obviously, I would just like it done because, you know what I mean? Just another video, just whack it out, go get the shirt number. Now we can start talking about how he fits. We can start, drooling about the half spaces and the all that stuff. But it is what it is. Time will do its thing. And also, I just want him available really for game week 1, to be honest, because we don't know. Palace might come with the nastiest low block. They probably won't, but they might come with a low block, and he would actually be quite useful for that. But yeah, I don't know. He probably won't be ready to start that game if he's here on time. He'd be on the bench at best, so nothing we can do about that. Right, how are we looking? 5-6 minutes till kickoff. I am buzzing. What else has been going on? What else have I missed anything, chat? I feel like we've covered a lot. Esteval. I cannot wait. And you know what? Yeah, let me say it. Like, someone pulled up my tweet and they said, like, look who's talking now. Yes, when we signed a 16-year-old Esteval, and I hadn't watched him, but we were like 12th or 10th, and we signed a 16-year-old for 40 million or 35 million or whatever he cost. Yeah, I said I don't recognize my club because right now, as a fan, absolutely, this is what I'm saying. I'm crashing out. I am crashing out. This is what I'm saying. We are crashing out. Yeah, I'm not really thinking about signing 16-year-olds when we're 12. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm thinking about how the hell do we fix this shit? Because it's embarrassing. It's not like we're 5th or we're 6th. We've done that under Roman. We're 12th. That is panic stations. That's what happens at big clubs. When you're in dirty, nasty positions, yes, there's going to be commotion. Yes, absolutely. But the more I watch him, the higher we climb up the table, the more my blood pressure goes down, the more I calm down, the more happier I get. So happy that he's here, buzzing that he's here. But best believe if we're 12th again, someone's gonna crash out. Absolutely. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna just be me. Let's see. I've been wrong. No. Tony. You don't need to say just, no, Tony. I was wrong with Pochettino. When I was wrong, I did a whole video kicking myself out the studio and I walked out. I wasn't angry because like it was like Esteval's dead or he's not good. I was angry because we're 12th and we're buying a 16-year-old when that money could have been allocated to someone to get us out of 12th. That's what I was angry about. Now, some people will say that's wrong. That's, in my opinion, hypothetical. Not hypothetical. That's you looking back on it now and being like, yeah, okay, you can do that if you want. I don't really care. But for me, that's my logic. Yes, if we're 12th and we've got money, I would allocate that to fixing why we're 12th. Yes, I am going to say that. Yes. So hindsight, yes. So if you want to do hindsight, absolutely. You can mud me. I don't care. I will apologize when I am like, forget hindsight, I'm just wrong. For wanting Pochettino, I'm just wrong flat out. But I'm not going to apologize for my logic being, in my opinion, very fair. And then because hindsight happens, now it's like, oh yeah, it was always wrong. I don't know. I think that's totally valid, that being 12th. And yeah, I think that's valid. We should put that money towards getting out of 12th so we can get Champions League earlier, not 2 years later. I think that makes sense. Right, we're nearly there. 2 minutes to go. You can't find it on DAZN. Well, I hope that it comes up soon. Maybe it is on DAZN because I've got it up here. All I would say is maybe just refresh and yeah, use the search bar, go into the football tab, whatever you got to do. And also check which country you're in because you might need a VPN. That also might be your problem. You might actually just need a VPN. Yeah. Are you subscribed? There's a lot of different things you need to be checking. I haven't seen anything actually come up on my screen as of yet, but they tend to leave this pretty last minute. Oh, I've got it. All right, we're here. So we're pretty much we're pretty much ready. Time is gonna come up on screen in a minute. And to be honest, I still don't recognize my club because we're not doing things that we've ever done before. Like this is a good maybe don't recognize in terms of talents and scouting. Like we don't do this at Chelsea. We don't tend to unearth these guys at 16 and 15 and there's this Kazakhstan striker that's smacking in goals like a madman. The only time that I think our scouting was like a madness was maybe when we got like Courtois, De Bruyne, Salah under Michael Emenalo. So don't recognize my club. Obviously, in that context, I'm not going to lie to you. It was not a positive one, but it can also be a positive thing if you don't recognize. If we go and win 5 Premier League in a row, that is I don't recognize my club. that is good. That's new for Chelsea. We don't do that. So there can be ways of making it a good thing. All right, we're about to go because we're here now. We're absolutely here. We've kicked off. So if you haven't got it yet, keep searching. It is now a thing now. It is going. It is happening. I'm going to have the timer up in about 2 seconds. I just need to get this timer right. It is on DAZN. So yeah, best of luck. If you haven't found it, it is on DAZN. Time is going to be on screen. Let me see. Where's this timer? Yeah. All right, cool. I'm about to hit 45 seconds, guys. Bear with. Bang. Cool. We're in. That's it. We're done. Right, chat. Let's move you over here. All right, we're here, chat. That's it. It is on the zone. It is. Because that's the way I'm watching it. Because I've actually got a backup plan and it's failed. as of right now, backup plan ain't even working. So yeah. So thank God. Chelsea app is streaming it. Is it? I mean, before the Chelsea app was giving us friendlies. Yeah, so maybe it is on the Chelsea app as well. Some people it's on Channel 5 as well. So there's options. Shockingly, in a preseason game, there's actually a lot of options. Oh my God. Is that an exclusive? When that? No. I thought I just saw Man United making an offer for Baleba, but nah. That fake Ornstein's getting blocked, bruv. I don't fall for shit like that. I almost did though. Chelsea in possession at the moment, guys. Chelsea in possession. Cole Palmer. Here's Esteval. 41. I'm so glad he chose the shirt. Great shirt number to choose. 41. Love it. Love it. Oh, unlucky. This is mad. It's actually very surreal seeing him there because we signed him, 2 years ago when he was 16. So it's been a long wait, really, to finally see him actually come to the club. It's just been so much talk about him, watching the comps, watching the highlights, seeing him play against us, score against us. It's been mad. It's been actually really mad, but he's now actually here. It's Palmer. Good switch of play. Out to Esteval. Go on. Cucurella. Oh, blocked. It's weird. I guess the only thing you're looking for from this game is just like ideas, if there's any new ideas. But I'm not even looking for ideas because I actually saw loads of ideas against all the teams in the Club World Cup. So it's actually really weird watching this preseason game. Most time you play preseason and there's something there where it's like, okay, it's fitness and we need to see a better style if you haven't had a good season, or you need to see more, or I don't know. It's just maybe new signings. We're seeing them, Esteval, but not really too bothered about the performance because I feel like these guys, they didn't really have a long enough break. It's just for fitness, isn't it? Yeah, facts. It's just for fitness. Like, even if we got loads of new ideas in Club World Cup. That was almost pre-season-esque a bit, seeing all those new ideas. So I'm not even like, the manager needs to be more tactically flexible or anything. Like, I've already seen the flexibility over the last month. So it's like, there's not really anything I'm actually asking for. But we do look all right. Here's Kaiser. Oh, no. Free kick. Esteval. Just about seeing the signings, yeah. He's not afraid to use his right foot as we saw against us. So, mad shot from that angle. Just ridiculous. Don't even make no sense to this day. Cucurella is already battering into man. He's not real, that guy. He's actually not real. Santos as well, yeah. Nice to see Santos, actually. I kind of just bypassed him like we've been seeing him like 10, 15 times. It's like his third appearance. Like, put it like this, if we say Caicedo got injured for 3 months, I wouldn't sign another midfielder. I just trust Santos. Dead ass. I might surprise people, but that's how much I trust our centre midfield depth. I would just trust Santos. And then the other kid would have to step up as well. Lavi would obviously have to stay fit. But it would be that would be it. You know what I mean? You just got to trust these guys. Yeah, we look nice. We look good. Cucurella, at the moment, Cucurella is tucking into midfield. And Gusto's kind of forming a back three. Achampong in the middle. Chalobah. Which is a bit of a surprise because I would have expected the opposite. Let's see if it's a running theme throughout the game. I would have expected, obviously, Gusto getting forward. It's going to be interesting if Maresca feels like Esteval should get an overlapping fullback, if he's happy to have him completely isolated as a 1v1 with no support, or just with Palmer drifting over there, etc. Because he's so young. All of these things. Yeah, Cucurella. Yeah, it did glitch. Yeah, it's glitched for me as well. I was actually just about to ask what's going on with you, man, because why is it glitching? What's going on, DAZN? Bruv, what is it on the Chelsea app? All right, now I've just been given an ad. That's beautiful. Love a good ad, DAZN. Thanks for that, mate. In the middle of the match. All right, I've got a backup plan. So I'm watching it here now. But Bloodfire. It's better. Listen. Are we all right? We're defending a corner anyway. Is it on the Chelsea app? Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's not glitching on Channel 5, no? Okay, cool. I actually do, yeah. I should never log into it. Looks like today's the day. Who watches TV on TV anyway these days? Come on now. Yeah, let me just use that app as well. No, I've got it, but I wanna get a backup. I want to get a backup for the backup because I'm not gonna lie. I don't trust. I've got trust issues now. Now that DAZN was bugging, my security is gone. Chalobah. Go on. Nice. Esteval. Good. Palmer. Go on. Oh. All right, out for a corner. Am I behind? All right, I'll refresh. Cool. Yeah, worked it very well down that side. Worked it very well. Come on. Yeah, has Gusto scored his first Chelsea goal? I don't think he has he? I don't think he has. Gusto's still searching for his first Chelsea goal. So he's doing all sorts. I'm seeing far too many long range shots from him recently. He's never scored. My goodness. Brother. He scored in versus Palmeiras, but it was given his own goal. Oh, okay, yeah. Forgot all about that, to be fair. Bro, DAZN's finished, guys. DAZN is absolutely finished. Bloody hell. Brother. DAZN is finished. I've got it up, but I'm not impressed with DAZN. I'm gonna Why is it when you type in the Chelsea website, the first thing that comes up is fucking JD? Who gives a shit about that? Oh, my head is hot, bro. I don't know what's going on today. I'm definitely a bit behind now. I need to refresh. There's me thinking DAZN would just have everything patterned. My goodness. No, Esteval's not scored yet. Commentators glazing Esteval already. Do you know what I love about Esteval, yeah? This is what, you know what I love about Esteval? Esteval was our PR guy a little bit. He was collecting man of the matches in some games where I was like, I don't really know if he was man of the match in that game, but I don't really care. Esteval was doing one of those ones where it's like, this brother's man of the match. He didn't really play the best. He's still getting it. And he just pisses everybody off. Long may it continue. Long may Esteval and Cole Palmer actually, Cole Palmer, for me, when he gets it, he does deserve it. But long may it continue where he's just picking up man of the matches just because he can. I love to see it. Pisses people off so much. Hope my volume. Woo! Need to be careful. Hope you guys didn't hear any audio. Let me see. Is it working again? Yeah. Let me just sort it. Let me just check. No, DAZN's still screwed. Yeah, DAZN's still screwed. Absolutely. And Chelsea app, I don't see it on Chelsea app either. So I'm not sure. If it was on Chelsea app, I feel like it would have been advertised a lot better than it had been before. Let me try that. Yeah, there's just so much. Every single feed, apart from obviously Channel 5 for some people, just seems to be just glitching like crazy. It's on the Chelsea app and web page. I've got, let me just try this as well. I've got the Channel 4 app, Channel 5 one. Let me see. I'm gonna have to get that as well because I can't watch it on this. It's too glitchy. All right, I've got it back now. This is long. I'm gonna get the app because Chelsea website's having no issues. All right, cool. I'll get that up as well. Chelsea in possession at the moment. Just on the edge of the area. Doing all right. Someone's down injured again. George. Would you guys sell George on a permanent, or would you actually keep him? Not keep him, loan him. That's the only thing I don't think he can stay. I know he's on there today, but is it a loan or is it a permanent thing for you guys? Yeah, it's a bit of a loose touch. Is George wearing earrings? I'll check now when I get a close up. It's a bit of a loose touch. Is he? Is he actually? He is. Loan to build value. The only thing about a loan for me with George is I don't want George to go out on loan and then he doesn't play, and then we're in limbo and we're like, oh, right, so George just wasted a year. He's not played. What now? What tends to be the case is if you don't sell, I mean, you can get good loans, obviously Strasbourg, but if you don't sell, they don't prioritize the player and then they play their own players, and then you're just literally just in a cycle of players wasting their time, coming back, etc. Oh, looks like we got motion in the chat. Chelsea in possession. Come on. Free kick. I don't want to even refresh because I don't want to risk it right now, but let's see what all the commotion was about. Good football. Very good football. Beautiful ball. Beautiful. Bro, if this ends in how I think it's going to end. Blood fire! Yo! The football. The football is footballing. Beautiful. And you know what? Fair play to Esteval because he's kicked that into the ground on his debut. It's an easy finish for the kids. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Cole Palmer hits the bar. Keeper almost tries to get to it, but it doesn't quite. Esteval on the rebound. Knocks it into the ground. Into the corner. Yeah, that's lovely for the kid. That's lovely for the kid. There's no better way to start your Chelsea career than that. Gold badge in the middle of your chest. Knee slide. Kiss of the badge. He's loving it. Yo, he's loving it, chat. He's absolutely loving it. He's absolutely loving it. No better way to start. If you could have picked someone to score, you pick him. He loved it. It wasn't just a friendly goal for him. It meant more. It meant more. Yeah, very controlled strike. Look, I'm not just trying to hype up anything, but he could have easily skied that. Do you know what I mean? He could have easily got a bit nervous and done something crazy, but he just kept himself calm, put it in the back of the net. Lovely. If he skies that, it's like, oh, damn, brother's nervous. Nah, he's calm. He's cool. Job done. Kissing the badge already. Yeah, he loves it. He wants to be here. Don't sell me a life you can't maintain, as they say. Kissing the badge already. It's mad. I'm on the website, but I don't see. Everybody's saying the game's on the website. It is. If it is not easy to find. I'll tell you that for free. But I am trying to pull it up. I'm buzzing for him. Absolutely buzzing for him. Do you know what? It's such a meaningless game, but you could actually see how much it meant to him to just get one off early, out the way. It's not something that's in his mind. If it was even on his mind, it's just out the way. Cole Palmer. Always going to be looking for those Delap runs in behind. Always. Always. As soon as Delap sees Cole Palmer or Enzo on the ball, he's gone. That's it. That's the rule. And I think Enzo even said that in a quote in the Club World Cup, which is probably the game that Delap first played before João Pedro got here. As soon as he sees one of those two on the ball, he's gone. He's not looking back. He's not even thinking about anything other than running in behind. That's what he wants to do. Because the first thing he wants to do is get on the end of something, get a shot off. He's not interested in too much else. He just wants to get shots off and he wants to score goals. Decent. Oh, unlucky. That was a great ball in from George. That was a brilliant ball in from George. Fair play to him. All right, let's see. Yeah, I've looked on the Chelsea app. I've got it up here. DAZN is back, to be fair. So we've got two options now. So I'm back on about 22 minutes, which is exactly what the timer says. So we're up to date, guys. But I am going to still keep looking at Chelsea app and seeing where it is, because you guys tell me it's on Chelsea app as well. But now my option A and option B are working, so I'm back up to speed. Free kick for Leverkusen. I think Santos just made a foul. Yeah. Santos did get the ball a little bit, though. Did he not? We're not being a bit harsh. I think he got the ball a little bit, personally. I think he got the ball a bit. But yeah, my goal by half-time is to have this on Channel 5, Chelsea app, and Plan A and Plan B. I don't want no... I want it on everything. I don't care. Oh! Plan C... Fuck. Oh, we're not there yet. I got too ahead of myself. I thought I had Channel 5 locked. Free kick for Bayer Leverkusen. Still waiting for them to take it. They're going to take it. Is he going to just shoot from this distance? Tess Jorgensen. Sting the palms. Yeah, Channel 5 is definitely the best option. Straight at the keeper. No problems. Back in possession. Long throw. Oh, we got a counter-attack. Oh, no. Okay. This would be great this season if we're really like absolutely up for a counter. We're not just trying to always... Obviously, I don't want us to hoof it, to be honest. Hoof it to who? Could we contest better aerially now? Jackson obviously struggled sometimes. Can we contest aerially better with Delap and João Pedro to be hoofing it? I don't know. I wouldn't really be looking at them and hoofing things too much. I think still play out the back. But if you can definitely counter, go for it. I'm always up for a counter attack. Don't care what the situation is. As long as we can see there's an option, let's go for it. I did try that Sporty TV on YouTube, but I didn't see nothing there either. So I don't know if it's because I'm in the UK or what it is. But if you are not in the UK, then definitely give that a go. Here's Esteval. Esteval's actually come into the 10. So Palmer's gone to the right, I think. Esteval's in the 10. So they've just switched for a little bit. Obviously, Esteval in the quotes was always saying how much he kind of felt like he could play in the 10. So you got a situation there where maybe they can interchange during a game, which would be fantastic. Which means we're unpredictable, which means Palmer can still go on the right, which he really does enjoy. Gusto can overlap. And then Esteval, let's see what he does in the 10. I've not seen loads of Esteval in the 10. I've seen him at left wing. I've seen him at right wing. I've not really seen him in the 10. So if he can play in the 10, let's see it. Now there's a fight. I've got it on Channel 5. We're living. We're smoking. We're smoking cigars. I got it on Channel 5. It was Channel 4 I was registered to, not Channel 5. So, what are we in 2010, bruv? So now I got that sorted as well. So we got it on 3 different things. Will I go for 4 with the Chelsea app? Let's see. It was a late challenge on Cole Palmer. Obviously, the players are pissed because they don't want injuries to their players. So I understand the reaction. It's a preseason game. Why are you diving in? Why are you late? Why are you moving mad? If you get Palmer injured, all hell breaks loose. Simmons probably signs tomorrow. Is that Kwanzaa, yeah? Kwanzaa made the tackle. So what are you trying to do? Injure Palmer for Liverpool? Kwanzaa is trying to injure Cole Palmer for Liverpool. Okay. Trying to help out your old club. Mad. Yeah, absolutely go and smash him up. Go and punch him up in his face. Crazy. Can't be doing that. Cannot be doing that. I don't see this on the Chelsea. But you know what? It is what it is. I think having it on three things is all right. Free kick. Oh! That wasn't a bad delivery at all, you know. That was not a bad delivery at all. Esteval set pieces. I wouldn't mind. I would like a set piece specialist. There's definitely room for one. Simmons, I think, can Simmons take a free kick or two? I think he can. Don't know about specialist. I know he takes the corners as well. All right, do you know what? Man, them said I'm 2 weeks behind. I don't like that chat. Let me just put this up on the, because I've got it on the channel 5 thing, so I could be further ahead. I might get ahead of you in a minute where you're talking, mate. Let me just charge my iPad. Let me see if I can just get the most speedy thing. Oh, cut back. Good. Let's go. Cole Palmer. Oh, he's lost it. The only thing is my phone's really small screen, so I don't really look at it. So I'm blind as heck. Who's down? What's going on? It's pre-season. Oh, it's okay. It's one to the stomach for Gusto. He's gonna be okay. All right, let me do this because this is 30 minutes. This is about a minute ahead. George on a loan. Depends where you loan him. You've got to make sure that you give him a good loan if you're going to loan him. I don't mind selling him with a buyback or matching rights. Esteval. Oh, unlucky. Still the attack goes. Corner. Really good. Again, Esteval looking dangerous on that right-hand side. Him and Palmer interchanging is lovely because it's so unpredictable. You don't know who you're going to be going up against as a defender 1v1. When and if the Simmons vid actually drops anytime soon, you'll hear about Simmons and his ability to go into the right half space as well as the left. So the unpredictability in this team is beautiful. It's all over the shop. Here's Palmer again, corner taken short. We're cooking, chat. We're looking very, very good. We're getting, like, the more the game goes on, the more confident we're getting. The more appetizing. Ball in. Fired into his head. Cleared. Headed away. This is brilliant stuff, guys. Really good. Esteval's given a lovely fresh dynamic on that side. We know how Neto plays, obviously. Stylistically, this is a nice fresh kind of vibe over here. It's really quick, really direct. I understand and appreciate patient play as much as the next man, but it is nice to see the tempo high. I think the most entertaining team of the Premier League in recent times. Is it Liverpool, Klopp, when they were at their very best, when they won it with Mane, Firmino, Salah? I think that was probably the most entertaining team and the most frightening team I've watched. Pep's team's really calculated, measured, frightening in a different way because you maybe can't get near them in that sense, like they're overpowering you. But then Liverpool were just mad entertaining. If you had to pick, chat, which team to be, would it be more Pep City or would it be Klopp Liverpool? Let me know in the chat. We're in possession. This is mad. This is mad. Palmer, George. I'm getting like 3 replays because I'm watching it on all these different sites. I'm getting Palmer dribbling. Beautiful 1-2. Beautiful Cole Palmer. Beautiful. Unlucky. Cole Palmer's loving life at the moment. And the thing is, this is the one thing we didn't do with Eden Hazard that I pray that we get right here, and hopefully Esteval is that kind of tag team partner. When you give a player as good as Cole Palmer someone in a tag team that is like mentally, not even for me technically and mentally on his level, you need both. You end up giving Cole Palmer more space because now the opposition, as much as they respect and understand how good Cole Palmer is, they have to respect the other guy. So that means double the space, double the time for Palmer, and it's just you can't win. You can't. What you can double team one guy. You can triple mark and double mark one guy. You can't double and triple mark 2 guys, and that's all you need, 2. And with Hazard, we never had the guy on the other flank that was like worth double teaming. If you get 2 guys in your team, like Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, that's what it was, right? 2 guys that really need double teaming, they don't have enough man. They do not have enough man to mark him out of game. It's not possible. Bit risky out the back, still going. It's not possible to get to mark these guys out of the game. Yeah. Willian wasn't double team worthy at all. No chance. He wasn't. He done a service, but he wasn't double team worthy. If you had a double team worthy player over there, like someone that needed to be doubled up on all the time, and Hazard in the same team, peak. Because basically Hazard played his whole Chelsea career with 2 man on him, following him all the time. And that is Mane, Salah, that is Bale, Ronaldo, that is, that is what it is. That's partly why these guys were so successful in those periods. Obviously, Ronaldo's a freak, but these guys, they had someone else that was creating for them at a high level, so they got more opportunities to score, so they scored more goals. When they're creating for someone else, they're getting more assists because the other person's ruthless as well. How many times did Cole Palmer create last season? No one put it in the back of the net because he hasn't got that tag team partner. And then his numbers are down, and then he gets pissed off, frustrated, then he gets, what I mean? It's just, it's a snowball effect. That's why when João Pedro scored against PSG, was it PSG or was it the first game that Pedro played in? No, I think it was the semi-final. When João Pedro scored them 2 goals, Cole Palmer looked like he wanted to cry. Genuinely, Cole Palmer looked like he wanted to cry because he was just going over to him, hugging him, just like, bro, thank you so much. Thank you so much for shooting the way you shoot, bro. You're changing my life. Now I know when I play it into you, this is what you're capable of. Jorgensen claims the cross. He's claimed the cross. It's like now his work is not going to waste, He's creating for something, for an outcome, not an idea. Come on, guys. Is Esteval? He's gone over to the left a bit now, so just watching the replay, my replay screen. So yeah, Esteval's kind of getting to go a bit of everywhere today, which is nice because he's floating from the left and he appears back on the right. Sometimes you see him in the 10. Cole Palmer's dropping deep, getting the ball off the midfielders. It's all very fluid. It's very interchangeable. Like, you really do have, like, a left half space guy in Simmons. Once it's done, you have a Palmer, you have an Esteval. You got 3 guys capable of playing in central positions. It's mad. So many options, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Josh is good, man. Josh is really good. For me, Josh is A-tier Cobham talent. A-tier. Not B-tier. Like George, and I said this when George came in, and you guys will remember. George, for me, was like B-tier. George was like B-tier for me. I was like, he's really good, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's going to make it here, because when it comes to attackers, we buy a lot of them. So if you're not special, like Hudson-Odoi, 17 years old, Sarri special, I can see how you might get moved on. But Josh, for me, is inevitable. I really do think Josh is inevitable. Just needs games. It's literally it for me. Games. We're in possession. Cole Palmer really, really deep. The thing is with Cole Palmer, he's a proper playmaker, man. The way he passes the ball it is midfielder-like, really. You know, it's not just a winger, a 10. Like, man is a proper playmaker. Remember that pass against Newcastle where he sent Neto on his bike and Jackson tapped it in. "38 minutes. Just watching the replay on this free kick. Yeah, Caicedo just run into traffic. He gets the ball back. I'm not sure who the referee's blown for a free kick on, because I'm pretty sure Caicedo won the ball. So who committed the foul? I feel like this happens a lot where people think Caicedo's committed a foul, but he hasn't. Let me watch this back. He got the ball. Is it just me, or does this shit happen all the time? Caicedo comes in from a really odd angle, almost like a Kante-esque angle, where, okay, it doesn't look like he should win the ball. It looks like he's going to commit a foul. He then actually proceeds to win the ball, and they still give the free kick. And I'm like, are you blind? Or what's going on right now? Was the tackle too good? I don't understand. The ball literally changed direction. He literally won the ball. It's not really up for discussion. Do you know what I mean? Fucking... And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Free kick. Good save. All right, out for a corner. Corner's going to come in. And don't get me wrong, like, there used to be times earlier on in his Chelsea career where, yeah, maybe Caicedo would tackle from behind and mistime it and commit fouls. And then I seen, yeah, he didn't get the ball, but he's getting the ball now. Like, he's consistently winning the ball back. I don't understand. Esteval, you're good, brother. Up you get, son. Crystal Palace is going to be way more physical than this. Trust me. You ever seen Joel Ward? You ever seen Joel Ward, bruv? You know what I mean? You ever seen them guys? It's going to be peak. I'm glad the days of Ryan Shawcross and Higginbottom are over, you know. I'm telling you. Can't be signing ballers with them guys around. That's where you do need your Williams. Higginbottom. Lord have mercy. Can't be having no flair around there. Stoke, Britannia Stadium away. You think you're coming with flair? Go and get yourself a Adama Traore. That's what you need. We actually were linked to him, if you remember, guys. We actually tried to sign Adama Traore. Do you guys remember? We were trying to sign him. We were trying to sign Fernando Loriente. We were trying to sign Ashley Walters. I could have swore I saw us get linked with him. Or was it Barnes? Brother. Chelsea Football Club don't do 007s. Damn straight. Ten Hag thinks it's Champions League final. I actually completely forgot Ten Hag was the opposition manager. That's why Saeed's watching. Because I'm like, why is this guy watching our friendlies? Now I remember. Yeah. Ten Hag. Fair enough. We're in possession. I'm doing very well with it. Do I think Chelsea should be challenging for the title? Yes, I do. However, I'm not interested in challenging and finishing second and third. I would rather finish fourth and win a Champions League. So if we're challenging and we're actually going to win it, go and win it, right? Go and win it and take it all the way to the end. But if you don't look like you're going to do it and you're going to be the little horse and you've comfortably got top four, sack it off, go and win the Champions League, FA Cup. I don't mind resting in the Prem in May for focusing on Champions League. I'm not here for this second. Who's going to finish second? I don't give a shit. I genuinely don't care. Finish behind Arsenal. They finish second. We finish third. Go and win the Champions League. Go and win the FA Cup. If we were meant to hit 80 points and we hit 75 because we couldn't care less in the last 5 games, we focused on Champions League, I ain't got no problem with that. That's the kind of context that needs to be applied. Oh, good save. Oh, that's a good save. That's a good save. Esteval unlucky. That's unlucky. I don't think Esteval does understand English, to be honest. From what we saw, he doesn't. They said he doesn't understand English yet. He hasn't done English lessons. Hatto's taller than Reece James. What do you mean short? Brother, on Twitter, they're all telling me he's short, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean? On Twitter, bruv, they're telling me the brother is short. What is he, like 5'10", 5'11"? 5'11"? They're telling me he's too short. Now, when I checked his aerial duels in the video, like I said, they were kind of hovering in the 50s. And to be honest, Gurhey kind of hovers in the 50s as well. I don't think Gurhey is really like superior aerially. If you're replacing like Gurhey, if you're replacing Konate with Gurhey, you're definitely losing something aerially. Like he's not aerially Van Dijk, you know, or Konate or etc. JT when we had like you know someone that's not giving anything up in the air and defenders that are. It's very obvious which defenders will give you something in the air and who won't, for me. So that seems to be everybody's replacement. But if it's aerially that's the problem, then I don't know. Cucurella, Palmer. It's George. Can we get another goal before half time, maybe? Don't know how much stoppage time he's going to have. It's only a friendly ref. Okay, that's not gone well for George. And it's half time. It's been a bit patchy in the first 10 minutes, not performance, but the broadcasters. Do you know what I mean? But we got there in the end, and we now got plenty of screens going, and we're living life to the fullest. So I hope everybody else has got their broadcasters in check. Super chat here. Asen says, annoying that bookies didn't have a market for Esteval to score, didn't want to lose their money. This kid's going to light up the Prem this year. Just watch. I'm always on the side of caution with him because he's a long-term signing. He's not someone that's coming here for the season to kind of make a difference to title charges. You know, he should be looked after. He should be eased in. He should be allowed to kind of have his trials and tribulations off the pitch, learning the language, the culture, the country. I think he's got his parents here. All of those things for me are very important when we're talking about a kid coming from South America to the Premier League. They're not coming from South America and going to Spain, which is where they usually go. A lot of Brazilian players. They're going to the Premier League. You don't tend to see too many young Brazilian talents go straight to the Premier League like that. It's a big cultural shock. So for me, I just want to temper expectations a little bit, because I'd rather do that than like, oh yeah, if he doesn't smash it, we're onto him. We're not onto him if he doesn't smash it. Do you know what I mean? We've got to give him time. But very good so far. Really lively, really, really quick, dynamic, getting into different positions. Let me just stop this timer. He is, it's not about physically. I know the Brazilian league is tough, but I'm saying culturally, settling in personally, it's different, right? He's 18 years old. If you were a young Brazilian 18-year-old, yeah, and you had your friends, family all in Brazil, climate, games, league, food, language, and I plucked you out and I put you in England, in London, and I said, go and make a bloody career for yourself. Season 1 in the toughest league in the world, I need you to deliver at the top end of the Premier League. We're not 12th anymore. We're actually pushing for the challenge. Hey, it wouldn't be right. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be right. So I'm just trying to be nice. You know, I'm trying to be fair. But he's a good kid. He goes church on a Sunday and whatnot, I heard. So, you know what I mean? He's grounded. I saw Yamal got fined five grand from UEFA. I don't know what happened. That brother, you know what I mean? So I'm glad off the pitch he doesn't seem to be on anything. He's not on any smoke. And take Kenji Pies with you. You know what I mean? Make sure you get him in on Sunday mornings, practice and preach, because we don't need Kenji Pies in the clubs when he comes back. But yeah, listen, first off, if you're a Chelsea fan, fantastic. Can't complain. If you're a rival, you shouldn't even be really watching. Go and find something better to do. But, you know, if you're a Chelsea fan, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Because what we have here is a team where tactically unpredictable. Last season, it was a little bit more rigid, a lot more rigid. It was a lot more, okay, right winger has to stay on the right, left winger has to stay on the left. It's touchline, there's not as much movement, etc. Here, we're seeing Esteval on the right wing. Then we saw Esteval on the 10, interchanging with Palmer, who went on the right. Then we saw Esteval a little bit off the left, but then came back into the middle. And this is only going to be further enhanced when Neto's in the team, because Neto, for me, can play both flanks. Simmons, half spaces, left, right, 10. He's happy to kind of interchange and occupy all these areas, create from all these angles. Who else is there that's really, really positionally flexible? João Pedro, when he starts, he also is, I mean, he'll drop in. You know, obviously Delap's up front today. He's always going to go one way, but João Pedro will drop in. João Pedro will pull out to the flanks and double up and connect and combine. So it's exciting stuff, because this is when people talk about PSG and people talk about wingers interchanging, flexibility in the front line, beautiful football, liquid, spectacular on the, like, this is that what I've just described there, everybody being comfortable in multiple areas, zones and drifting, and that is what it is, you know, to a degree at PSG in some ways. That is what you're looking for. Yeah, Achampong is tall as heck. He's like 6'5". So immediately aerially, I'm expecting dominance from him. I know he's still young, but that's why I have him highly rated as well. Like, we have centre-backs that are 55% aerial dual percentage guys, Chalobahs, Gurhies, and then for me, you've got like your high 60s, borderline 70s, and that is utter domination. That is annihilation. That is aerially, don't talk to me. That is get out of my face. That is what I need. Hopefully he can be that kind of guy in the future. Let's go through the chat. Already a relationship brewing between Esteval and Cole Palmer. Need to see more from Delap. Look, don't worry about anybody that you're not seeing a lot from. It's the first game back. We are, out of all the teams in this country, and I'm not making an excuse, this is facts, whether you like it or not, We won the Club World Cup. We are the team with the least amount of rest, right? We're the team with the least amount of rest. So we're coming back early. We've had a shorter holiday than everyone. I don't care in these friendlies if people aren't playing well, I'll be honest. As long as you don't get injured and as long as you're available, even against Palace and the first few fixtures, I'm not even looking at swashbuckling, balling out. I'm just looking for results because you have to get results. You can't lose at home to Palace. Like, we can't, I'm not saying if you do it, it's the end of the world, but, you know, we're trying to do big things. So we need to pick up points. Like, the results are the results. It's 38 games. It doesn't matter really too much. Like, they don't really care. It's not a forgiving league. They don't care if we're ready or not. The game has started next weekend. You've got to get some points. But if we get points the ugly way or we get points in not the most glittery, fashionable way, I don't give a shit. Just get into it slowly, get into the groove, get the points, and the performances will come, hopefully, when people are fresher, getting themselves into the rhythm. Right now, I'd understand if we're not absolutely at it. It's the first game back. Yeah, I'm not asked, not interested, not bothered. Tyreek George. Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's out there advertising himself today. That sounds suspect as hell, but you know what I mean. He's out there showcasing why he should be on a permanent transfer to someone or on a loan. Personally, my preference would probably be a permanent sale. Money comes in, buyback, matching rights, guaranteed game time, guaranteed importance to the team he's going to because they've bought him, they rate him, he plays. We see what he does next 2-3 years. If we need to get him back, we've got leverage. If we don't, we leave him alone, go and have a great career. If you loan him, yes, you can get more money for him next summer. You could also waste his whole year because the loan is shit. And then we've got another guy coming into the squad next summer with Kendry Pyers. And then it's like ESPN are putting out graphics with Chelsea having 90 players. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying. I just want the squad trimmed. I want these brothers gone, enjoying their life. Go and flourish. You have my blessing. You know what I mean? I don't want these long squad lists any longer. I don't want any more bomb squads after this summer. And if there is if it is a bomb squad, it's not even a squad. It's like 1 man, 2 man max. I want to get away from that. I know we're going to keep buying and flipping and whatnot, but I want it to be in a controlled fashion where it's not 100 man versus the gorilla. Do you know what I mean? I that's all I want. I just want a little bit of control. Tyreek is better than Garbozo. Shit. What are we doing? Says God's will. Obviously, he's talking about Garnacho. All right, I think I've gotten through all the super chats. Let's go back into the chat. Did I put up a poll or did I not? I did, and it has 56% saying we need to sign a centre back, 44% saying we don't. This is what I love about this channel. I can make the strongest case I possibly can. You lot don't give a shit. You lot don't give a shit. Anybody that watches this thing, you need to understand there's no cult here. This ain't no cult. This is a community. These man be disagreeing with me after I gave the greatest speech, nah. I gave the greatest speech, nah. These man like, shut up, man. We don't care what you said, man. Get the centre back. Brother, it's beautiful. Let's see. I'm not even going to do the Jackson one because there's no point. If I do Jackson now, literally, it's going to be like 99% get out of the club. Which is fine. I'm not even going to bother. 3,500 in here. Bang up the likes. Let's get them to 1K. I did a speech. If you're just joining me now, the speech that I gave for why I feel we should just trust what we have. And these man don't give a shit. These man said, shush. We don't care. That's lovely what you just said. But the drop-off is too big. Don't care. Don't rate these guys. So we're getting someone else. Love. These man told me love for the love. They told me transfer dopamine, 50 million, Bob's your uncle, go and buy someone. Bastoni, please, thanks, love. These brothers are saying, go buy me Bastoni. I don't care. Don't care. Sell who you have to sell. Badiashile, bye-bye. That's what they said. Well, 57, the percentage is actually going up. As I'm speaking, it's going up. 57% pay and don't speak merchants. I'm closing the poll. It's actually got over 4,800 votes. I don't even know how that's even possible. Here's what it is. It's how we were raised. Look at these, man. What is wrong with my club? Every summer, we're going to sign 10 players. Every summer, I come into these windows and I say, please, can we just be a little bit more chill on the signings with the volume? Can we please do like 4, 5? Nah. Get me that one. Get me that one. Get me that one. Get me that one. That one. I remember when I did the video on Twitter. I did a skit, and I was pretending to be Roman in some Virgin Active white trackie, and I had a list, and I just started reading out names. I said I like Higuain, bring. I want Cavani, bring. I want Aguero, Van Persie, get me Drogba back from Galatasaray, Anelka, Suarez, Bobby Charlton, Teddy Sheringham, go and get me Andy Cole, want Rooney, want Delap, want fucking João Pedro. All in the same summer, bitch. All in the same summer. What's wrong with these, man? They just want everyone. They want everything. Chill. These man wanted Isak in 2002. It's ridiculous. I don't even know if my man was born. It's mad. I'm flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. Absolutely flabbergasted. When Isak, you won't believe it. The same fan base that are fine with 2 strikers. When Isak became available, guess which fan base wanted 3 strikers? Guess. Delap is suddenly a 3rd choice striker. João Pedro is suddenly a 10. When Isak became available, João Pedro became a 10. They don't want him up front. They want him left wing. I can't be bothered. I can't be asked. Oh, it's mad. I don't know how we do it. I don't know how we do it. Gittins is warming up. Man, they were saying send Delap to Strasbourg. CB. Soon as Isak became available, send him to Strasbourg. It's crazy. Right, I need the timer. We will always be like this. I need to accept it. It's mad. We're always going to be busy. Every transfer window. I will never get to go to Jamaica in July. I have to accept it. I will never go to Jamaica in July. There will always be far too much to do. Far too much signings to speak on. We will never see Jamaica in July. Oh, right. The timer. Where is it? Second half's going to kick off after this ad. First half, if you're just coming in, what did you miss? The defense, on point. Couple saves from Jorgensen. Job done, no problems. Loving Achimpong. Loving Cucurella's commitment. The guy is always at 100 miles per hour. Doesn't matter if it's pre-season, Champions League, Conference League, Premier League, Carabao Bobbins. It doesn't matter. Centre mid, Santos and Caicedo. It's what you love to see. And the stars of the show for me today, Palmer, Esteval. Just those 2. They're the ones I'm watching. I'm having a lot of fun watching. Right, so substitutions. So we got Hato coming on for Cucurella. Great sub. Love it. Hato's coming on. He'll go left back. Hopefully we see Gusto as a flying fullback, which means Hato goes into a back 3. And Isigwo is in the team today, into the midfield. Oh, and it's Pedro Neto as well. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my days. Pedro Neto, welcome. Who's he come on for? They didn't even say. Esteval, please. Actually, no. Let's not be that guy. If Esteval's coming off chat, it's okay. It's okay. Is it George? Hopefully, it's George. No, it's Esteval. I'm not gonna lie. Part of me was hoping it was George. A part of me, I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping it's George. Oh, is it Esteval? What's going on? Palmer's off. What are we doing? I'm gonna need time to calculate this. Is it Palmer? Oh, so Esteval's going in the 10. Is it? What are we doing? Hold on. The lap's on, so we don't need to worry about that. I actually need to play the timer. That's going to be behind. Bear with me. Timer's out of date, and it's even wrong. Brilliant. Esteval's in the 10. Prayed for times like this. Because he's been, I mean, I don't know who's been talking, but someone's been talking. That he, you know, someone in South America was saying, hey, I'm a 10. I want to play in the 10. Well, today, so this next second half, you're in the 10, mate. Neto on the right, George on the left, Esteval on the 10. Fun. Love to see it. We're literally playing through the kid. Gusto, right back. Time is going to be on screen. Bear with. Bit out of date. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, this is sick, man. Balls into the box. Headed away. And back with us. So, Unk is on. Tossing's on for Chalobah. It's a bit delayed on the graphics. But it is where it is. We're here. Right. I need to start closing tabs. You know when you just got so many tabs open that things are just getting scary. Genuinely, I'm worried for what is going on right now. All right, cool. Go on, Unks. I saw Unks yesterday, actually. I didn't even say. I saw Unks yesterday. I was at, where was I? I was at Fanatics in Regent Street for a Premier League event. And I actually should have probably gone earlier because Rio Ferdinand and Gerard were there. But it is what it is. I came for Unks. I didn't come for the Premier League goats. I came for Unks. So I got there at like 6 o'clock and they were doing all their like pack openings, card collectors, all that kind of stuff. I think it's tops. Some of you might collect cards. I don't know. But yeah, it was good. But I saw Unks and Unks is very well. And I need to stop calling him Unks because I said to him, I am actually older than you and I keep calling you Unks. So apologies about that, but it's just the way it goes. It's part of the copium to make me feel young, and you act old. Which he understood. That was a compliment. I said it to him. I said, look, you look like you got your mortgage paid. And he said, he doesn't even have a mortgage. And I said, fair game, you know? Freezing for anyone else? Me? Brother, I better not be fucking freezing. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem right now. I don't know what you're saying, but you better stop. It better be your internet connection over there, mate. You better be struggling. I'm fine, bruv. I should be all right, thank God. All right, we're in possession. Come on, guys. Neto on the right. Unks' brother was there as well. Tosson's brother. No, I'm older than Tosson. Tosson's 27. I'm 28. I was chatting to his brother and I was with Anita. And his brother's obviously like, he's like, you got to trust everything, you know. you got to trust the manager. I was like, that's fine. I trust the manager. He's like, you got to trust the directors. I was like, well, that's a bit awkward. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that, unks. He's like, they did a great job last summer. I was like, I don't know about that, mate. Might have to agree to disagree on that one. I was like, yo, love. I've never had any issue with Unks. He came on a free from Fulham. Bargain, you know what I mean? Said it at the time. Nice experience. I wanted experience. I got it, you know what I mean? Good freebie. Twitter's there. Good business, you know what I mean? Said it in the tweet, but I don't know about all that SD crack. I don't know about all that, mate. You know what I mean? I don't know about all that. They get praise, man, for what they've got right. You know what I mean? But some of it absolutely have to criticize on that. Absolutely. Oh, we're down the left. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Where are we at? I don't understand what is going on here, to be honest. We're doing well. Playing good football. Pretty much dominating. Don't know what the field tilt statistics are, but pretty sure they're in our favour, lads. Oh, the only thing that actually did annoy me is I seen Chelsea put out the 120 anniversary. I don't even know if that's a thing, but it is, I guess. 125. We did 100. 100 was beautiful. I remember back in Samsung, not even just Samsung, it was Samsung Mobile. Then we went to just Samsung, but it was Samsung Mobile back then. Umbro, 100th anniversary, gold trimmings around the badge. It was beautiful. Why on earth was the 120 anniversary not on the main kit? Do you think we got money to burn? Do you think we got bread to burn? Do you not understand we're in a recession? Do you not understand that we're in council tax band B? Sometimes the bins don't get collected even though we're paying the council taxes. Can you please put it all on one kit? Why is the 120th anniversary not all on the one main kit? Why is it on a separate kit? I'm not buying that. Love. Like, I want it, but I just can't justify it. It's ridiculous. Can we just put it all on one kit? It's just crazy. Or give us the option to add it. I don't think we can though. It's all stitched in. But yeah, man, just long. I saw it drop and I was like, that's nice. But I don't need 2 home kits. I've already got the home kit. Crazy club. All clubs do this. They're squeezing us. Esteval there on the back post. Nice to see the off the ball running. Not just always ball to feet, making the runs in beyond. That's what we need. That's intelligence right there. Young kids, sometimes all they really want to do is come ball to feet. They just want to receive, turn, twist and all that. You got to make runs. You got to make decoy runs. You got to be unselfish runs. Runs that open up space for others. This is the intelligence. This is the comprehension. This is what we want to see. This is levels. Left side. Oh my fucking God. Where the fuck did that shot go? Hey! Blood fire! Yo! That was like some Mudrick thing. Why is he wearing an earring as well? This is a football match. Is that earring? No, I don't know if it is. And I love a bit of jewelry. I had an earring in last season. I need to put it. I had an earring in early in the season. I forgot to put it in. But is that not like a health and safety thing? Like if you say he lands on his earlobe and that thing stabs him in his earlobe now, and then his hearing's gone for the rest of the game. Now when they're telling him communicating, he can't hear shit. Like it is. We have to think of these things. Since when can you wear earrings in football? Oh, it's taped up. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. You see me, I'm blind, so you lot have to tell me these things. Because it did look a bit big. So I was like, I don't know what's going on in there. But so why not just take it out? Why is it taped up? Why not just take it out? He's wearing a plaster. But nah, it should be all right with a plaster, to be fair. I don't know. New studs, he can't take it out. This is the kind of information that needs to be reported. When Tyreek George gets new studs put in, right? And he can't take it out, and that's why he's got tape. This is the kind of pre-match analysis that we need to be hearing about in the pre-match interviews from Maresca. I'm not interested in the tactics. I don't care about the injuries and who's available, who's not. I want to know who's got their ears pierced. That's what we need to see. This is valuable information. Now we know. If there's anybody else with new piercings in their ear, can we please let it be known in the chat? And what is it fresh? Is it 48 hours ago? You know, instead of, Fabrizio, if you had just broken that news, we wouldn't be in this mess. You know, you could have broken the news that Tyreek George got his ears pierced 3 days ago, but you didn't, did you? Because you were sleeping on the job. You were too busy repeating the Garnacho news for the third time in 24 hours. You didn't actually mention that Tyreek George got his ears pierced. And now he's going to be wearing tape. It's interesting. This is what we deal with. Exactly. He could have an ear infection. Then he could be out injured with the ear infection. This is all important news that we need to know about. Go on, Neto. Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked. I'm starving. I don't know what I'm doing. Not eating before this stream. Beautiful defending from Hato as well. Lovely stuff. Again, with Hato, time. Even though he's an experienced young player, he's 19, and the Dutch league is very different to the Premier League. So, time. He's really young. And because he's an aggressive defender, he's like, you got to be careful with like timings, when to go touch tight, when to maybe back off, all these things. We saw it with Cucurella. We saw it with Rudiger when he was making loads of mistakes. So Hato, I got a lot of time for. I'm gonna hope and pray that he obviously learns these things quick and it doesn't cost us at any point. But aggressive defenders at that age, boy, they don't peak until late 20s. Cucurella is 27. He's playing out of his skin. Rudiger, Chelsea, 27, 28, playing out of his skin. I'm sure Hato won't take that long, you know what I mean? Wouldn't mind a little 20, 22, 23, but yeah, there's definitely learning curves coming. I'm sure. Doing well, guys. This is more than I could have asked for in a preseason first game back. So many positives to take. I was prepared to take nothing from it. I actually get to leave with something. That's mad. I wasn't even expecting to leave with anything. I don't need to leave with anything. You know what I mean? I'll leave with nothing. We're making subs. Hato. It's the funny thing, yeah. Hato, all he's got to do is have 2 good preseason games, and this centre-back buying thing is going to drop by like 30% minimum. I'm telling you. Got to let these men play some of them first before we buy someone. They might be on a madness. You never know. Because obviously we can do all of the this is how he feels, I am feels, research, witnessing and watching, positive and negative opinions, including Garnacho. But once they come to the club, we actually have no idea what's going to happen. They actually might shock you in a bad way. They might shock you in a good way. It really is up to them. They're in control. So as much as we can forecast, and forecasting is definitely advised, but you have to let people surprise you as well. I never expected Azpilicueta to be a Chelsea legend when we signed him from Marseille. He did become that, and he was a madness. You know, I didn't expect Gary Cahill to end up being what he was and win it all after costing like 8 million from Bolton Wanderers, and then he did. So, got to give people a bit of breathing room to do a madness if they want to do it. No one was expecting that from Cole Palmer in his first season. No one was expecting Lukaku to be a bloody snake 3 months into his career. It is what it is. This is football. Right, they're playing out the back. We're pressing really high. Right up the pitch. Great to see. I think we're at our best when our press is on point. We are. Boy. That press against PSG, boy. If I speak on that press against PSG, I love it. When we're at our best at pressing, it is a long day for others. There's no passengers in our press, especially not this season. There will be no passengers in our press. Madueke knew why he took off early. Would do the same if I were him. Yeah, man, he's an op now. Man missed a penalty the other day. I smiled. I'm not going to lie. Even though it was a friendly. I don't give a shit. Get off to a bad start. Have to hold that. Don't want him coming back to bite us at all. I'm not trying to see him do well over there. You crazy. Need you to be flopping like the rest of the Chelsea guys that go there. Go on, Hato. Yeah. Look at the chat. Yeah. Go on, Hato. Show them. Show them. In a friendly as well. Show them. These men were bugging out. Trying to sign someone else on top of you, bruv. Tell them again. Back free, Hato. Come on. It's a friendly, man. We need to chill. I don't give a damn. Here's Neto. Right side. Unlucky. Josh is my boy. Subs. Reece James. Gittins. Pedro. Boy. The triple sub. These options off the bench are crazy. Blood fire. Reece James off the bench. Gittins off the bench. João Pedro off the bench. Leverkusen are like, yo, I thought this was a friendly. Big man. What's going on? Relax. Chill. Put the weapons down. Maresca's just bringing on all of the ballers. Tyreek George is off. That might be his last Chelsea cameo. I have no idea. See if he plays against Milan. Gittins on. I want to see 1v1 demon shit from the day dot. That's the one thing I'm banking on with this kid is the 1v1. Can I call him a 1v1 demon already, chat? Or do I have to wait? How long can I wait to call him a 1v1 demon? Let me know. I'm actually all right with that. I don't know what else he'll do. You know what I mean? I don't want to guarantee anything else, but the dribbling, I always have to have a 1v1 demon in every Chelsea team that I speak on anyway. For the last 5 years. I got to wait. All right, 5 games. Fairs. I got to wait. If he does one completed dribble in this match, I'm saying it. If he completes his first dribble, I'm saying it. I don't care. I have to have a 1v1 demon. I have to. I had Hudson-Odoi, then I had Madueke, now it's Gittins. I have to have a 1v1 demon. It's part of it now. It's part of it. If I see him put someone on their backside, I'm sorry. It's happening. No, I'm not gonna call Esteval that because Esteval's gonna give me some other stuff as well. Esteval will probably be like more well-rounded potentially, so I'm gonna leave him for other things. Gittins. Gens! Gens! See what I mean? 1v1! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Nah, mate. Nah, mate. Wait, hey. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna be able to. I don't know. Did you see that? That burst of pace. Bang, left him for dead. Set up Esteval. I don't know, man. I'll try I'm watching the replay of it, actually, because I got a second screen. But look at that. Boy, that guy's rapid. That guy's rapid. Where's he from? I know he's English international, but where's the heritage? Where's the history? Because bro, he's rapid. That's Mudryk. That's Mudryk pace. That's Mudryk pace. He's from Reading. That's Jamaican roots. Bro, that's Mudryk pace. Reading. Man's from Reading. Acceleration. Man's got boost. Man's got nitrous. Man's got DRS. Man's got DRS. Man's got nitrous. Man's got the booster pack. Barbados. Right, what we got? 66. My timer on point? Yeah. Yeah, this is fun, man. No jeopardy, no consequences, nothing. Just pure love for the game. Pure newbies on screens. That's it. No stress. I might become Don. Alexis is killing me in the group chat. He's like, I might become Don. I don't know what to do with Esteval. Because some people are gonna do the mad thing, right? And they're gonna move mad and start doing up comparisons. And I don't want to be that guy. I want to look after Esteval. I wanna shield him from the bad things in the world. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be mad protective. I feel like other men are just gonna move mad. Start doing Yamal comparisons, start doing all sorts of shit. I just want to say, brother, cotton wool. Yeah, give him time, all that. I want to undersell it. So then he just gets to overperform, if anything. We didn't pay loads. Like, we paid, obviously, at the time, 16-year-old, we paid a lot. But in terms of, like, money in today's currency, we paid, like, what, 35, was it, 40 million euros or something? So we don't need to sell him to the wolves. We don't need to, I don't know, feed him to the wolves, sell him to the streets. Feed him to the wolves, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to do that, man. Just leave the kid alone. Gittins is a 1v1 demon! I'm announcing it! I just saw the stepovers. I don't care. He's 1v1 demon. Gittins is a 1v1 demon. I'm announcing it. It's done. Here we go. Confirmed. Deal completed. Personal terms agreed. Talks finalized. 1v1 demon. We have our 1v1 demon. It's a long time. We don't really see stepovers in today's game, do we? Like, what happened there? People just stopped doing them. And he does them nicely as well. You know, sometimes you can see a man do stepovers and it's like they're stepping over puddles. Like the way they're stretching out their legs is too long. It's too much distance in the stepover. They're almost stepping into another universe. So they don't trip over the ball. Whereas this guy, the stepovers are neat and tidy. They're very neat. They're very tidy. You know what I mean? It's like Swiss Army knife stepovers. It's not I'm afraid of touching the ball stepovers. It's an art. Yes, it is an art. It's the aesthetics. They have to be right. The aesthetics. You can't just do stepovers any way, which way you want. If I do stepovers, do you think it's going to be aesthetically pleasing? No, it's not. If I do stepovers, you're going to wish I never tried. You're going to wish I never attempted because it's not going to look good. It's not stepovers. Yeah. You either got it or you don't. You know what I mean? You either got it or you don't. Desiree Doué likes the Neymar touch as well, doesn't he? Yeah. I seen you mention him in the chat. He likes the Neymar little touch. That's what he likes. He grew up on Neymar, he said. Esteval said he grew up on Neymar, Messi, and all these guys as well. So I'm waiting for the first guy to say they were inspired by Salah. Whichever you think is nice and cool, it's great. Thank you very much. Okay. What did I say? What? You heard me say what? What did I say? You heard me say something? Yeah. What? I didn't say anything. It's no shade. It's no shade. It's just like you either have the streets or you don't. That's it. It's just you don't have to have the streets. It's not mandatory to have the streets at all. If you don't have the streets, you don't have the streets, you know. But if you have the streets, you have the streets. You know. Yes. Having the streets used to mean more when you were little and you used to play outside. Now, these days, you know, it's dangerous out there on them streets. It was dangerous back then, but nobody cared. Now, you know, playing on the streets is even, don't even know if man them even do that anymore. You know what I mean? But, bruv, there's nothing better than imitating your favorite player in the cage or in the playground. There's nothing better. Whose name's getting shouted after a goal scored? That's all I'm saying. Whose name's getting shouted in the streets? Rooney had the streets. Rooney had the streets. Gerrard had the streets. I'm not going to lie. Gerrard definitely had the streets. Ronaldinho had the streets. Certain guys just have the streets, man. Beckham had the streets, bro. Listen. Brother, when you were about to take a free kick, the only name that would come out of your mouth was David Beckham, bro. There was nobody else in the world that existed at that moment. If you got a free kick on concrete in the playground, in school, and you're taking that free kick, only David Beckham. Only. You say anybody else's name and you're not scoring. When players whisper amongst each other and they're like, whatever they're saying, and you used to do that in school, you'd be like, whisper to your mate, I'm going to take this. Let me take this. Let me have this. You had the last one. All right, cool. Who's taking it? Bruv, it's David Beckham, fam. It's David Beckham's taking it. Obviously, next gen is Ronaldo. Brother, if you were at school, and now I'm not even sure what age I was at this point, but if you were at school in a certain generation, it's Ronaldo. You're stepping back, you're taking 3 steps back, or however many steps back it is. I'm sure them man have watched him, counted the steps, and then done it. 4 steps. You're taking the steps exactly the same amount of centimeters he would take it. Then you're pause, open up the legs. Man, them in the playground with Clarks. deadpan, looking like Terminator. Man, they were waiting 3-4 minutes for them to take this damn free kick. Even if they skied it, they were still smiling afterwards. Oh, man, I'm telling you. That's what having the streets mean. That's what having the streets mean. I'm sorry. That is what having the streets mean, man. You know how much time was wasted in the playground waiting for a man to take 4 steps back, wide up the legs, and then puff up the chest? Do you know how much time? We could have had a whole extra game if these men didn't waste time doing that, only to sky it, kick it out of the bounds. Oh my God. Doing all that and not hitting the target pissed me off, man. When I'd see a man do that and then he's not even hitting the target, or he hits the wall. Get out of here, man. Don't ever do that again. Wasting everyone's time. Oh. Anyway. South Americans getting in a bit of a duel. When I lose a duel, I am upset. When I lose a duel, I am upset. So is Insamino coming on? Yes, he is. Number 30. Off for Achampong. Insamino coming on for some minutes. Again, someone I'm expecting to go out on loan. Unless he is the emergency cover and Renato Vega's sold. If they're looking at internal solutions for the extra centre-back, I don't know. Raksaki on. Is Raksaki on? I'm not sure. Esteval's off now. He's done a good 75 minutes. Lovely stuff. He obviously knocked out early in the Club World Cup, so he had an extra bit of holiday. I don't know who was the reason for that, but they had a bit of extra holiday time, so he actually was all right to come do the 75 minutes today. He got knocked out. His team got knocked out early. I wonder who did that. Big up Ghana. Yeah, big up Ghana in the chat, man. Is that 3 Ghanaians on the pitch there? Or 3 Ghanaians involved in that sub? Mad. Michael Essien, the flag flyer for Chelsea. That's what he is, man. Ghana right there. If I was looking at like top 3 Chelsea players that didn't hit their potential because of injuries, it's Joe Cole, it's Essien. Who else? Let me know in the chat. I'm not going to say Petr Cech, even though he had a ridiculously mad head injury, but he did recover to an incredible level. Who else? Let me know in the chat. Top 3, Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek, my God. Facts, man. Loftus-Cheek. Charlie Masunda's a shout, but Loftus-Cheek for me was, physically. I don't know how Charlie Masunda would have done physically in the Prem. I have no idea because we didn't even see it. But Loftus-Cheek physically would have absolutely cakewalked. He was ridiculous. Robin did get a lot of injuries as well. Pulisic is a shout. These guys are definitely making top 10. Oh, little bit. Nope. Got 12 minutes left till full time. It's been brilliant. Gael Kakuta, big shout. Shot. Saved. João Pedro. Reece James, hopefully we don't have to say him because he's going to recover. But yeah, at the moment, it's definitely been a big thing for him. He's been fit the last 8-9 months. So hopefully. Hudson-Odoi. Yeah, absolutely. Top 10. Man said Marco Marin. I remember hearing he was the German Messi when he was at Werder Bremen. Marco Marin. And was it, I don't even know what match, was it Match Magazine? Or was it Match of the Day magazine? I used to collect those, or I used to get the weekly release. Neto, good save from the keeper, almost unlucky. Cut inside, got a shot off. Yeah, they were calling him the German Messi. Zhirkov, oi, big throwback. The Russian left back that was a left winger got converted left back. I like Zhirkov a lot. You know, he didn't have a long time here and he didn't really play a big part. But I like Zhirkov. I like Zhirkov a lot. That's a hidden gem right there. That's a real hidden gem. Yeah, because all of these things were coming back into my mind. Ricardo Quaresma, little loan spell at Chelsea. I remember it. Yeah. The little gold trimming at the end of the white collar. Samson. I love that kit. Beautiful. Deco. Ugh. Deco Lampard. Stop it, lads. Stop it. That was the Champions League final Moscow shirt, no? Shit, I've just ruined the vibe. What else was going on? Yeah, because I was at the event yesterday. First thing I was thinking about was match attacks, because that's what it used to be before this Tops thing. It was match attacks. I used to collect match attacks in the playground. Swaps, collecting for the book, scrapbook. They're probably, I don't know what they're worth now. If match attacks, if anyone still had the collection, I don't know what they'd be worth now. Should have kept all mine. But yeah, I used to do all that. You'd go shop, go corner shop, off license, go and spend a couple quid on some match attacks, go open the pack, pray that you got something that you didn't have. And if you did have everything, go swap them at school. Those were the days. Quadrado, good shout. I don't know if he was really injury prone at Chelsea or he just didn't actually live up to the hype. He's coming off now. Right, 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. Big up everybody in the chat. Buzzing for next season, buzzing for next week. I've been keeping secrets, fam. You lot will soon see. You lot will soon see, fam. I'm very happy with what I've seen. Yeah, buzzing. Oh, yeah, my clock is a bit ahead. You're right. Why is that? I don't even know. Because Chelsea versus AC Milan on Sunday. It is clashing with the Community Shield. Is what it is. We're here for the Chelsea. You're only here for the Chelsea. Here for the Chelsea. You're only here for the Chelsea. Here for the Chelsea. We don't care. You know, we don't care about no Community Shield plate. No dinner plate cup. Whatever's going on over there at Wembley. Chelsea versus AC Milan. Sunday. Main event. We're back. Yeah. Obviously, I was very big fan of Leslie Okachuku, who's now gone to Burnley. Hopefully he smashes it. So this new kid we got in midfield, hopefully he's of a lot of use when we're leading games and he can come on and just be like a John Obi Mikel, shut the door, nobody passes kind of vibe. Because I was very much like, why are we buying another guy when we got Okachuku? But hopefully he shows why he's a talent. I'm not really analysing Leverkusen, to be honest. I'm just looking at us. I don't really know. I mean, they've played like 6 games, someone said before the stream. They said played out 6 friendlies, so I don't know what's going on over there. They got new manager, new system. I don't know, but they're not one of the teams I'm paying attention to of Ten Hag this season. I'm just here for my boys' fitness. Oh, we're almost at the end of it. It's good to be back. Very, very good to be back indeed. Absolutely starving. Looks impressive. Boy, monster tackle. Jeez, the tackling. That's the one thing on him that, you know, he's meant to be a mad tackler. He's meant to be a mad ball winner. My thing with him is I wanted to see, and we will see when we're pressed, if he needs to be in a position where he's got to be scanning, he's got to be press resistant, he's got to be eyes at the back of his head. That's what I want to learn about him. I'm not worried about the tackling, because apparently the tackling and the intercepting is going to be his thing. Absolutely. So he'll be on that. It's just the passing for me. Passing and scanning. Nice switch, man. Listen, it's been a really good cameo from him. That was a lovely little switch out to the right, to Gittins, to the left, sorry, to Gittins. Shot dragged. Boy, he's looking good. He's looking good today. He's looking very, very tidy. Great cameo. We'll be seeing from the start against Milan, probably not. Actually, no, we could, because Lavia's not here, is he? So it's him and Enzo if you want to just make complete 180 change. And then you got Caicedo and Santos on the bench. Bare positives from this game, man. It's gonna be a fun little review after this, and then we move to Sunday. Like I said, I'll probably be live tomorrow night. Haven't got a time yet, but I think it's gonna be like a 9 p.m. It is dependent on what's going on in the window. If anything breaks, obviously I'll probably do a video. But yeah, Sunday watch alongs is already set up. We'll be there. And then it's Palace next week. And then we're back. We're literally back in it. Back in a mad timetable. Back to back. Unlucky. Oh, boys. It feels later than it is. It's only 8:45. What's wrong with me? I'm moving mad. I'm moving like some onk. Yawning at 8:45 on a Saturday. Wait, what is it, a Friday? Look at me, I'm an onk. Don't know what day it is. Yawning at 8:45 when I should be getting ready to go out after the review. Man don't even know what time it is, what day it is. It's peak. Yeah, listen, I'm not expecting chemistry from the new guys early at all. That's the one thing that you can't really expect. So any signs of chemistry this early is fantastic. Any signs, you know. I'm hearing like elsewhere there's issues servicing a man and up front and changing a style of play to suit his game, and also I'm hearing that outside the walls of Chelsea. I don't know in other parts of the city. So I'm not really too, you know. So for me, any signs of chemistry, fluidity, understanding, comprehension, it's all good around here. Absolutely. First preseason game, other men have played 2 or 3. So, you know. Quender's coming into this, yep. Boy. Listen, I'm not stubborn, bruv. I would love to have to apologize to these directors, you know. That's when I'll be really wrong. You want to see wrong? That's when I'll be wrong, brother. You know what I mean? If in 2026, yeah, this team's achieved what it should achieve this season. Quender's coming in, Piers is coming in, Ensamino has had a great loan, Penders has had a great brother. I'm finished. I'm cooked. That apology is going to be written. It's going to be Royal Mail. It's going to be golden stamps and that. You know what I mean? Would be my pleasure. Would be my pleasure. Because Campos signed a new deal anyway. So can't even get who I wanted. You know what I mean? So this is looking lovely today. Right side. Oh, he's gone for it. He's gone for it. Oh, where you going with it? It's 2-0 to the Chelsea. João Pedro at it again. We love to see it. João Pedro can't stop scoring. It doesn't matter if it's competitive or it's a friendly. The brother can finish. Oh, Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Like I said last month, don't introduce me to a lifestyle you can't maintain. We are at the Shard. Rooftop restaurants. We're having oysters, steak, caviar, champagne. I don't want to be at Morley's. I don't want to be elsewhere. In other moments in this season, please maintain this lifestyle that you are serving me right now. Because it's beautiful. I feel spoiled. What a lovely finish. Again, it's so interesting. This guy's shot volume at Brighton was so low. I was even, because obviously I was like, now I got time. There's no football in the last month. I was even watching some Brighton games, not full matches, but like extended highlights. This João Pedro brother is picking up the ball at left wing. He's picking up the ball at 10. He's picking up, and we already knew this because he's playing second striker. It shows in the stats. But just to see it, just to watch it, and he's doing all the ball carrying, the linking up, and he's still doing his technically 30 thing. But how is a brother like this finish? What I'm trying to understand, yeah, is for a team like Brighton, where they are so good at developing, and we've signed quite a few players from them, so, you know, they know what they're doing over there. But how did they not have him up front? Full-time whistle, changing the score, having a debrief. How did, like, now I'm asking questions. Why didn't they have him up front? Chat. Does anybody know why? Is any Brighton fans in here? What's the reason? Because this brother can shoot. So why was he not up front? Why did they choose Danny Welbeck as a striker instead of him? Why? No, but he's clearly better than Welbeck. He's clearly better. I don't give a shit about Welbeck. Yeah? When I'm seeing this brother do what he did to PSG. Why on earth was this man shackled? Because that's what it seems. Must be a system thing. That system can't be correct. This brother looks like he's capable of getting upper echelons of Nicolas Anelka kind of golden boot number when we won the thing. Or actually, we didn't win it that year. I think we finished third. He's looking like he can do like an 18, 19, 20. Like, or am I doing too much? Because I don't know. Nah, it's a friendly. I need to chill. It's a friendly. What am I doing? It's a friendly. It's a friendly chat. Don't worry about it, man. It's friendly. I don't know. I'm confused. I need answers, man. If this brother bangs in 17 plus, I need answers. Like 17 in the Prem, especially if he's not on pens, which he won't be because Cole Palmer will take him. And it was always about, you know, most of his goals are pens. And they were. That was factual. So it's like, if this brother bangs it, because obviously, like, everyone's talking about Sesko, Gyökeres, Haaland, and Salah, and Isak, and it's all good. But if this brother bangs in 18, 19, with no pens, what's going on right now? Why was he playing that deep? I don't understand. I'm confused. But we'll save that for a later date. I want answers, though, if that shit happens. I want answers. And yeah, listen, the Brazil team could do with him as well. Absolutely. That's one thing that we do know is the Brazil team are starving. So if he can smash it, he could be leading them at the World Cup. So he just got to get his, and he'll know that because he knows that Brazil team ain't on nothing right now. So he knows They got Richarlison and all sorts of nastiness up there. So if João Pedro can really focus and be on point as a 9, boy, World Cup, you might be leading Brazil. And that is an incredible honor. As a, you know, you know how historical that nation is with their 9s and whatnot. So I know a lot of you would have grown up on Fred, but before that, it was beautiful, you know. I saw it when I was in my Pampers. It was fantastic. So yeah, listen, I don't know, man. I'm excited about the season. I know it's a friendly. I know it doesn't really mean a lot because these guys ain't even fully fit. And I don't even know what Ten Hag's going to do at that team. So we don't care. But just for ourselves today, with no expectations, no demands, no need for a result or anything really, because we've even seen tactical flexibility in the Club World Cup. These brothers come here today, interchanging, linking. I'm seeing 1v1 demons. I'm seeing chance creations. I'm seeing strikes. I'm seeing possessions, build-ups. I'm seeing all sorts of wonderful things. And I'm a happy man. And I saw game time for almost everyone, really. I mean, we even saw Insamino come off the bench. So can't complain. Cannot complain whatsoever. It's just pure positives. No negatives, really, that I can think of. And there was never really going to be loads of negatives in preseason anyway. But especially in the first game. But yeah, man. What's going on over here? I need to chill, you know. Stop it, man. I got get some water, man. I'm flustered. Need to get some water. Some water or something, man. It's not even that deep, man. Talking about preseason shout, man. It's not even that deep. It's not even that deep. I'm not even in focus, fam. Look, I'm finished. I'm not even in focus. I'm not even in focus. Even the camera's bugging. Is Saeed still alive? Let me ask him. Did he what? He was watching, innit? Let me see. Let's see if Saeed's still alive. I just want to see what he's saying. He's not live anymore. He's done. He's gonna review it, innit? He's gonna review it. He's gonna say Chelsea are scary. Bold letters. I can see it coming, and I know exactly what the thumbnail's looking like. Let me ring him. Yo, don't even think about it. I know what this brother's on. Xavi Simmons, blood fire in the chat. Add Xavi Simmons to this immediately.
This is the Vodafone.
He's recording. How much do you want to bet Chelsea are scary right now? Title in the chat. You know Chelsea is scary. Chelsea is scary or Chelsea are scary. Shock face and Esteban on the thumb. I'm telling you, these are facts. This is what's happening. This is what's happening in real time. Man right now is in his yard speaking. Adjectives are being said. Adjectives. Many adjectives. Chelsea is looking scary, bro. All right, cool. I need to end this because I need to do my own review before I forget everything that happened because I'm hungry as hell. And yeah, I need to eat. Actually, let's see. We got any super chats that we missed? My question is, why bring Garnacho when you have stars? Do you know what? Yeah. I'm not even talking about that today. I've got too much things to prop, too many things to praise, too many things to get gassed about, even though I should really calm myself down, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to just leave that one. We got plenty of time to talk about that later. But right now, he's not here, and a lot of other guys are. And let's focus on the guys that are here right now. We can talk about him later. Dippo says, Chelsea are right. They're winning, not finishing second. I've seen enough. Blood fire, relax. Leave us, man. You don't know us like that, man. Leave us alone, bruv. Let us focus, man. We need to make sure that Cole was fit. I'm done. Because I'm getting too giddy now. It's stupidness. I got another game on Sunday. We got another game on Sunday, man. What's wrong with us, man? Have some composure, chat. Seriously. On some foolishness, man. Got to deal with Liao on Sunday. Rafael, we got to deal with a whole Rafael Liao on Sunday. You know what I mean? A whole Loftus Cheek, a whole Pulisic. Come, man. All right, we're leaving in a bit. See you for the review. We're gonna win it all.